All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. Sorry about the glitch there at the beginning of it. I apparently forgot to download tonight's intro. It's good to see you guys. We're going to talk about the best and worst franchises in movie history tonight on the meat of the show. But as usual, we will have the pop culture update, including Kathleen Kennedy's leaving of Lucasfilm. And we will talk Fallout, the review of this week's episode. All that in the Sydney Sweeney spot tonight on State of the Atmosphere. All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. I'm your host, JoesAtmosfere, and I'm joined with my boys, as usual. We got the Knoxter. What's going on, man?
Hello.
It's good to see you. And we got Das Wolfen. What's happening? You've gone to the dark side tonight.
Yep.
Just jet black background. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. That'll work, man.
Well,
All right, let's see who. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, when I use it, when I use this background with my streaming software,
Yeah.
it just makes me it gets rid of the entire background entirely. So it just, instead of having like a black square, it's just my outline.
Yeah.
It's just me. So
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. First in tonight, boys and girls. You know him. He's got a name, but you can't read it there. It looks like it says Fuck Headquarters 2005, but that's not what his name is.
There are some who call me Tim.
All right. It's good to see you, Tim. Hang on one second. There we go. And he wants videos right out the gate, too, guys. He wants all the videos. Even though he just saw him, he wants to see him again. Look at this. Look at this guy. He wants an LFG and a Here We Go. Well, I'm here to serve.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
All right. I want to welcome everybody aboard from Facebook and Rumble and all that good stuff tonight. It looks like everything's running tonight. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's nice to see it actually run the way it's supposed to. And he accuses me of being Yellow Flash. Look at him. He says, it's a Yellow Flash intro. I see. No, I screwed up. I didn't have the video set up. E. Clay Thomas is here too. He says, ooh, I remember Warren Moon. I do too, man. He was, his last quarterbacking gig was in Seattle. So, yeah, I remember him. Actually, no, I take that back. Didn't he play for the Chiefs after us for a little bit? I think he played for like a year. Or was that before he came to Seattle? I don't remember. I know he played for the Chiefs for a year, though.
yeah,
Didn't
he was
he?
there for a year. Yeah, he was there for a year.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember if it was before or after Seattle, though. I'd have to look that stuff up. But it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. As soon as I get a chance, I'll check your message, Tim. I'm sure it's great stuff. But right now, I've got to get the show rolling, including getting rid of the kick bot here. Apparently have a kick bot over here, so let's get rid of that. Okay. He says after. Okay, no problem, brother. No problem. But anyway, let's start off the show like we usually do with the pop culture update, boys and girls. If I can find the intro for it. There it is.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
And of course, we always start like we always do with the box office numbers. And the Bone Temple couldn't take it down. Avatar is still leading at the box office. Avatar Fire and Ash burns 28 years later. The Bone Temple with number one, MLK Weekend with 17 million plus. Marty Supreme, A24's biggest movie at domestic box office during Sunday update here. Friggin' Bone Temple outdone by Avatar. Hang on a second. I didn't have a chance to. I was kind of late setting all this up, so bear with me. Here we go. That's Avatar coming in with 14 million, and then they must said 17 because of the Monday. That must have been what it is. This is the weekend numbers. So,
Yeah.
28 years later with 12 million, Zootopia finally under double digits with 9 million. Housemaid still making money, 8 million. It's her biggest movie this year, Sydney Sweeney, that is. And Marty Supreme comes in at 5.4 million.
Does the anniversary release of Lord of the Rings show up on there?
I know I have an article on it. I don't know if it's on here. Let's take a look. There it is right there. Yeah.
Number 7.
Yeah, it's number 7 with 3 million. It made, I think, like between 9 and 11 million with its run this week. And I think certain theaters are going to have, certain venues are going to have it this weekend too. I think they're doing it for 2 weekends. And what that is, guys, that's the Fellowship of the Ring, but they're showing all of them. They're showing all of the trilogy. That's part of the reason why I wanted to do franchises tonight, to see, who everybody's favorites are and any of them that they thought were bad, But anyway, yeah, so Lord of the Rings coming back did pretty good, but the thing I wanted to start with talking about the box office is Marty Supreme surpasses 100 million globally, fourth A24 film to hit box office milestone. Now, the other movies that they've had over 100 million are Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won Best Picture, Civil War, which, some people enjoyed it, but I thought it was dumb as shit myself. But they definitely swung for the fences with that one. You can't say they didn't. And then The Materialists with 107. So this studio is up and coming, man. I mean, they started off just doing horror movies, really, but they've actually swung for the fences and done some good stuff, man. I'm not in a hurry to see Marty Supreme. It doesn't seem like something that I'd be too, impressed with. But I do like what they're doing over there at A24. They've done some good stuff. What do you guys think of this up-and-coming movie company?
Well, John's still thinking about it.
John's still thinking about it, and he's thinking about maybe having his voice work eventually. You muted yourself, man.
Maybe it's his camera moving around too.
No, he hit something by accident. Trust me.
Well, I wanted to say before getting into that was that Housemaid is Sydney's now highest grossing, past Anyone But You.
Yeah, it passed Anyone But You. Really?
That's what I read.
Know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well,
A24, but by the way, I don't. Yeah, I didn't really care for Civil War. I haven't really gotten into their movies. Cool. I think A24 is one of those reasons why people really like indie games.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate indie games. They're not my style. But you do them because they're different.
Yeah.
You don't want the same stuff. So some of these movies or video, I more think of it in video games than I do movies, but the reason you have those is you never know what kind of things they can unlock.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's inspiration, whether it's a mechanic that's in it, whether it's some kind of function that they did in there that just wows people, and then someone takes it and makes it even better. That's kind of the biggest use for indie games and stuff like that. So, hey, kudos to A24. I hope they're different.
Right. I mean, let's face it, the biggest game last year was an independent game, Expedition 33. It's and
one of my favorites is Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's technically an indie. It's grown now, obviously, but it started.
We need independent movie companies like this to keep swinging for the fences, to keep trying new stuff. Let's see.
My concern is they're going to slip into like Blumhouse territory.
Well,
where they just pump out schlock. Right.
My biggest concern with them is I don't want to see them get gobbled up by a bigger studio. You know what I mean? I want to see them continue to do what they're doing right now, which is doing the independent film type stuff. You know what I mean?
Paramount's trying to buy stuff.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And we see how Star Trek is going right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Tim says Moon played for the Chiefs 1998 through 2000. Okay. Once again, I don't know if it was before or after. Martin says, greetings, my excellent friends. It's good to see you, man. Let's see. It's a meme for the show. Gotcha. And he says, hello, Joe. I can't do the whole show with Droopy Dog, man. I'm sorry. Let's see. Martin says, A24 confuses unsettling with horror. Well, yeah, I mean, they do some crazy stuff, man. They really do. They have a good hit and miss ratio. I would say 70-30 in their favor. I like what they do. Let me look up real quick and see. They have their own website, but I was hoping to see a list of their stuff. And A24 Films. Let's put top A24 Films. Let's see what we find here. All A24 films ranked on the tomato meter. Let's take a look at that. Wow, yeah. Okay, the new one with The Rock was done by A24. I didn't know that. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. Smashing Machine, Highest to Lowest by Spike Lee. I haven't heard of that one. And the domestic pickup for that Chinese movie that made all the money last year.
Well, that doesn't count because they didn't actually.
It doesn't. They're just distributing it. Yeah. Smashing Machine. If I had legs, I'd kick you. I've heard that title and I was like, what in the hell? Let's see. What else do we got here? We got On Becoming a Guinea Fowl. I don't know what that is. Lady Bird. I remember when this movie came out. It was up for a lot of awards.
Greta Gerwig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it. Moonlight was up for Best Picture the year it came out. I mean, they do some different stuff, man. They really do. But yeah, I hope they keep doing what they're doing, man. I really do. I hope they keep, empowering these independent directors to make the stuff they want to make. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just thought that was neat that A24 has had a few $100 million movies. That's pretty good for a small studio. But like John was talking about, Lord of the Rings trilogy 25th anniversary event rings up 11 million in worldwide box office. So that was probably the number there for Fellowship of the Ring. Let me bring that back up. The box office numbers real fast. Let me bring that back up because the other ones are probably on the list, I would say. Of course, Fellowship, they're showing these things. I think the theaters were showing them like two of them on a Saturday and then Return of the King on a Sunday, I think is what I read in this article. I think they were doing two of them on Saturday, Fellowship and Tower, the two towers, and then doing...
They need to just show all three back to back.
Right.
Just intermission between the three.
Yeah.
No, I think it's better to do it split up.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
That's a whole freaking day.
That is a lot of movie going, man. That really is. That's pretty long stuff. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Return of the King it made the least with 2.2, and then the Tower, Two Towers, 2.3. So yeah, they were all there.
I like how, was it 20 theaters were like, no, we're just doing the one.
Yeah, right. They just did Fellowship. Yeah, that's it. But I'm kind of, here's the thing. It's kind of early in the year for this one because if I remember correctly, it came out at Christmas time, didn't it? I think. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to put it out during a slow time rather than say like the summer? Or we have two huge movies coming out back to back.
That's true. You're right. I mean, this is.
I kind of feel like this is a good time to do it because there's not really a whole lot else going on right now.
But I think they should do an anniversary showing on the day it was released. I think that would be cool. Just Fellowship. You know what I mean?
That would make
That's
sense.
my favorite one, though.
And who knows? Maybe they still will. I mean, they have a whole year to decide.
Yep. Well, award season is upon us, and not many people care about award season. I monitor it, and I watch the Academy Awards. I'll tune in for the big ones at the end of it. But this one, we've got some competition for the Razzies this year.
God, I was wondering if you. I saw that lead on one of those articles you pulled up. I was wondering if you were going to show it.
Razzie Awards nominations: Snow White, Ice Cube, starring in War of the Worlds, lead with 6 nods each. Let's see. Other top contenders of the list of worst projects of the year, including 5-time nominees Hurry Up Tomorrow and Star Trek Section 31.
I've been hearing some great things about Star Wars this last week, or Star Trek, this last week.
Oh, good God.
Apparently they put the first episode for free on YouTube, and people aren't liking it at the moment.
Well,
hey,
hang on.
A recap.
Go ahead.
a recap review of the first episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine beat it.
Do you know what else beat it?
What?
A still camera shot of a Spock action figure that Gary from Nerdrotics put up for an hour. It outdid it. It only got, I think it when it was premiering, it only had like 1,000 views, and Gary's got like 3,000 of Spock just sitting there on top of his chair. He did it on purpose, just to see.
I think I kind of want to go watch it now. Just
Go ahead, man. Have at it.
I will let you guys know next week how it is. On top of our Monarch. On top of our Monarch, if we're doing that next week, we can discuss it.
Yeah, Monarch. When does it start?
February 28th.
February
27th.
27th. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a little time, but we
I'm
definitely need to do like we did with Fallout and do a show before it. So I'll have to work on the schedule for that.
I binged it.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, so it's on you. So don't you forget it. You told us not to forget it, and then I watched it, and then now it's on you.
Not do you just see it as your job to just bust my nuts 24/7? Is that it? I mean, come on, man. I've got a lot going on. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I do have a lot going on.
Hey,
you get paid?
Yeah, I do get paid. Believe it or not.
Talk about us,
right? Let's see. Martin says Monarch. Hell yeah, yeah. We're gonna review it the same as we did. I support my boys, man. They both were hyped about Fallout, so we're doing that show, and we're gonna do Monarch for John because he's a big Gojira fan. So
I tell you what, Joe, you like flashbacks. This is your show.
Oh, I'm sure it's got. Doesn't Wyatt Russell play his dad's character? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. They're both playing the same character, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. I dig it. I'm down. I'm totally down. If anybody that's read the Privateer stuff that's out there, it's all flashbacks, man, and flash forwards and all kinds of shit like that. I love that shit. I think it's awesome. But anyway, getting back to the Razzies, we've got some stiff competition this year. I think that Snow White should grab all of this shit, but that War of the Worlds movie is pretty damn bad. From what I understand, it's a 2-hour advertisement for Amazon Prime. They actually saved the world with Amazon Prime delivery. That's crazy.
It's horrible.
Oh, my God. I figured you'd watched it because you haven't seen an apocalyptic movie you don't like, right? Or won't at least give it a try, right?
Yeah.
You'll give it a try, yeah.
I heard it was terrible, so I decided not to watch it. But I did see Snow White, which was fantastic.
No, you're so full of shit. You know it's garbage, man. Come on.
Let me put it this way. I watched the Asylum disaster films.
Oh man, yeah, those are bad.
And a lot of those are better than what I saw
in the War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime's War of the Worlds.
Yep.
Oh, Martin says I hate flashbacks and still love Monarch. It's that good. Yeah. I've heard that, and I'm looking forward to watching it, man. I just have never seen it. I just saw Godzilla -1. When we did the show on Pop Culture Minefield, Martin. That's when I did it. That's when I watched it. So, I'm just catching up on the new Godzilla stuff. Now, John, I got to tell you, I don't like what Warner's doing with the MonsterVerse. I'm not into that. The Godzilla vs. Kong movie turned me off of that. They had too many genres smashing together in that thing. I felt like I was watching the Transformers and the Core and all kinds of other shit all rehashed in one movie. You know what I mean? So
it was the last one was is definitely the weakest of all of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did like the King of Monsters movie, and I did like Kong Skull Island. I thought those were cool, but they're starting to go downhill. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the direction of those. Speaking of Warner, apparently now Netflix is turning to all cash to get these get this deal done. Netflix has switched its agreement with Warner Brothers to an all cash deal And the new offer still values Warner at $27.75 per share, and removes the $4.50 Netflix stock element, which was part of the earth-shaking agreement revealed last December. They need to make up their minds to just get this done. Either don't let them do it or do it. I mean, I'm getting tired of hearing about this.
Got to go to a vote.
What's that?
Got to go to a vote of the shareholders.
Right. They need to.
And the thing is, the Paramount deal, Paramount Skydance,
yeah,
it is a guaranteed $30 a share.
Yeah, they're offering more money, but for some reason, Warner Brothers wants to go to Netflix, is what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Anytime I think of like all cash, I think of Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller's character. Have you ever seen $100,000 in cash? And he pulls out the briefcase. And he opens it up. It's like one little stack of bills. Always cracked me up.
Yeah. Well, this is a pretty big stack of bills right
big,
here.
Yeah, pretty big. I mean, who's going to be carrying that? Is it going to be like on a pallet? You know, like a Dark Knight style. You know,
right.
Breaking Bad.
Like aisle.
Right. Loaded on a
Joker's going to
plane.
set it ablaze.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's about sending a message.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. But I wish they'd just go ahead and get this done, man. It's been lingering too long.
I got these scars.
Next up, Netflix is a joke sets massive 2026 lineup. Jerry Seinfeld, Larry David reunite, and Kevin Hart hosts comedy competition. Shane Gillis plays the bull, and more. Have you guys checked this stuff out when they do it? I've never watched it, but I did want to highlight it because I do like good stand-up comedians. Now I don't think I've ever seen Larry David do anything like stand-up type, but I love this show. You know. Him and Seinfeld are just crazy. Those two are nuts. But the guy I really dig, though, is Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. I listen to him all day long, man. Did you guys see the Brady roast that he hosted? Where he kept he kept going, "Fuck you, Tom." The drunker he got, the more he said, "Fuck you, Tom."
A little bit. Of course, that's all Kevin Hart has is little bits.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I think I've gotten to the, when you hear that song you really like over and over again over a summer, then you slowly begin to hate it.
Yeah.
I'm on that end of the Kevin Hart. Like I've had
enough.
Yeah. Well, I've seen him for I've seen him in so much over the last 15 years. I'm like,
yeah,
he's only got one act. He's kind of, that's all he's got. He's kind of a trick pony in my.
All I know is
he's funny.
Every time I see that ad with him and LeBron. And what does he ask me? He said, "What's that mean to a locker room?" He goes, "Oh, it's everything." And he's like, "Can we get Shaq in here?" Why?
Yeah, he pairs with people like him and Shaq, him and Rock. Like I like their
just
pairing.
funny.
Like, what was was it the CIA?
Central Intelligence. That fucking movie's a riot, dude.
Yeah, that
is
like
hilarious. The Golden Jet.
That's one of my favorite. But that's one of my favorite between those two because he's like, "You gonna join me in this?" He's like, "No." He's like,
"No."
You ruined a good thing. Like it was gonna be great. That kind of humor is really good. But
yeah, I like it.
Well, get ready to see him again because there's a new Jumanji movie coming out this December.
Oh, good God!
My mom really likes the Jumanji movies.
Really? I haven't seen any of them. I haven't even seen.
They're fine.
I haven't even seen the Robin Williams original. I have not seen any of that stuff. So
okay. Well, that you need to watch.
Yeah.
I do like the chick that's in there though. That I can't remember her name, but man, she is. Woof, she's smoking.
Oh yeah.
Keely Chow is here. He says, "Hey everybody, good morning from Hong Kong. Are you ever coming home, bro? Are you ever coming home?" Let's see. He said, "What's going on?" Well, we're talking. We're still talking about the pop culture update right now.
Yeah, Martin says so. Kevin Pascal. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Kevin Pascal. Is that the pitch knock? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy the guy, but then again, I don't see many of these comedies that much these days. I used to collect stand-ups, man. My favorite guy of all time was a reverend before he became a comedian. And basically,
Sam Kinison.
Yeah, Sam Kinison, man. And the shame of it is, he was all kinds of drugged and boozed and all this other stuff. He was living the life of a rock star. And when he finally cleaned up his act, stopped drinking, got off the drugs, he got killed by a drunk driver. It was so sad, man. It really was. Okay.
Actually going to see one next month, Jeff Foxworthy.
You're going to see Jeff Foxworthy. Oh, man. Yeah, that's an old schooler. He's pretty good, man. He is really good.
What do they call that? The Jeff Foxworthy, Ron White, Blue something?
Blue collar
comedy tour. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great tour.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good for all those guys. It really elevated the cable guy. What's his name?
Larry the cable guy something.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, those guys really got elevated by touring with Jeff Foxworthy.
I was always I grew up listening to Bill Engvall, though. He was always Here's your sign.
Yeah,
I liked him better than I like.
If your family tree
Larry.
does not fork, you might be a redneck.
Might be a redneck.
I don't get some redneck jokes next month, then I'm going to be a little mad.
Let's see. Keely Chow says, I watched Central Intelligence Saturday on TVB Pearl. Go, man. Go, man. I wanted to touch on this real quick just to get you guys' thoughts on it, to see if you saw this. It happened during a Joe Rogan interview. Matt Damon says Netflix wants movies to restate the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue because viewers are on their phones while they're watching. This came up when he and Affleck did an interview with Joe Rogan, and they've actually been told this by Netflix, that they want the plot restated over and over again during a show when they make a movie. And I'm like, wow, dude. This may be why most of the industry doesn't want Warner Brothers going to Netflix, man. You know?
That should probably be... They're probably being a little cautious with it, but I think they mean younger folks.
Yeah, well...
Not necessarily viewers in general. I think they mean the younger generations are more on their phone than paying attention.
I don't know. My wife is doom scrolling the whole time she's watching anything, and she's in her 50s, bro. I'm telling you. God, Netflix knows what they're talking about, man. I put the phone down when I'm watching shit, but my mom, or excuse me, not my mom, my wife, she doesn't.
My wife does it too.
Yeah.
Well, there are certain shows, especially when I'm into them, that I'll not play a game at the same time. But for a good majority of shows, especially if I've seen it, obviously, like Fallout is one show that I will not be doing anything else.
Yeah.
Because blink and you miss it.
Mm-hmm.
All the references, all the little things that they add to it. So it's the one show that I 100% do not, pick up the phone, do nothing while it's going on.
Yeah. E. Clay Thomas says, I was disappointed when I found out that Larry, the cable guy, was just a character. And he says, I don't even people talking to me while I watch something. I can't imagine using a phone. Yeah, I'm with you, man. If it's something I'm really interested in, like Knox says, like Fallout, when I watch Landman, I'm not on my phone. My wife is, and she loves the show, but yeah.
My phone comes out when the credits roll because I want to look and see if there's an after credit scene.
Really?
I do that at theaters. I don't do that with
the theaters. Yeah,
I should do it with TV shows more. Because I think there was one Star Wars episode. I can't even remember what TV show it was. I think there was an end credit, and I missed it completely.
But I just thought that was interesting. I remember hearing that in the because I watch a lot of Joe Rogan. I watch a lot of his interviews if it's somebody I like, because he gets really good shit out of them. And these guys have got their own movie company that they're running now, which is pretty interesting. You guys should go watch that interview if you need something in the background when you're working or something. Go check out the one that he did with Affleck and Matt Damon.
Do you have the link you can post in the chat for people?
Not on me. No, I don't. But I can do it later. But yeah, man, it's pretty good stuff, man. Let's see. What do we got here? There was one other one I wanted to get to, and I didn't get the link up during the show. Let me find it real quick.
Well, they were doing press on Joe Rogan. They're doing press for their new movie.
Yeah, they are. They've got, what's it called? The Rig or something like that? The Rip. That's the name
Rip,
of it.
yeah.
The Rip. Yeah. It has to do with they did a lot of training with the narco cops down in Miami. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
But anyway, this one is the one I wanted to get to real quick, and we'll probably watch this real fast. We apparently are getting a teaser trailer tomorrow for Masters of the Universe. MGM and Mattel bring the 80s TV series to the big screen. Let me grab this real quick. I'm going to... you don't have any sound over there, so I got to move it to another venue here. Just hang on, guys, while I do this. Yeah, are either one of you guys interested in this Masters of the Universe movie? I was never a big fan.
Teaser.
Huh? You were?
I wasn't until I saw the teaser.
Okay.
Now I'm like, okay, they're doing this 80s. They do that 80s cartoon thing.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
like, then they cut into the live action stuff, and the live action stuff looks like stuff from the cartoon and from the action figures. So I'm like, I'm willing to give it a shot.
There you go. Well, let's check it out real quick, guys. And I'm just going to play this, and we'll let it ride, and I'll cut it out later if they hit us for it, which I'm sure they will. But we'll comment afterwards. It's very short. It's only 30 seconds. Check it out.
Not long ago, when times were simpler, this was a healthy breakfast. This was a powerful workout. And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
Well, that's it, boys and girls. That's what we got. What do you think? Talk about it, John.
Yeah, it's like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's from the comics, or cartoons. There's it looks like they're going to do the characters justice. Although there is some race swapping, but I mean, come on, Idris Elba.
Hey, man. Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you can do worse, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to race swap Man at Arms and you get Idris Elba, it's like, it's fine.
Yeah. That's pretty good, E. Clay Thomas. That would be a good touch, wouldn't it? They should put the battle cat instead of the lion for the MGM logo, right? That'd be cool. They're going to massacre my boy, Master of the Universe. Well, we'll see, man. We will see. The big gripe that I've seen about it so far is everything they're getting is stuff on Earth with him with the pink shirt on and everything. But it all looks like the show. I mean, it all looks like that. It's just obviously from what we just saw, they're going to whatever the place is that it takes place in.
Eternia.
Yeah, Eternia. There you go. Like I said, I am not a fan of this one. I just didn't watch it. It was one that I guess I was a little older. I don't know. I just didn't watch that one. The last cartoon I remember running home to watch, and I was in college when it was on, was Transformers. I loved Transformers. And I think Masters Universe, was after Transformers, wasn't it? Or was it on about the same time?
Same time.
Yeah, same time? Yeah.
Transformers, Master Universe, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I do remember G.I. Joe being on at the same time. Looks too Guardian-y? Is that what he's saying? Guardian-y to me?
Like Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Oh, like Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I mean, that's... James Gunn's kind of made that trend, hasn't he? Keely Chow says, Toonami on Adult Swim needs to do He-Man marathon for one night only. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, the 2003 reboot? I'm not sure.
2003?
Yeah, there was a 2003 reboot.
Okay. I mean, Adam growing up without the influence of his real parents. Guys, I don't know anything about the lore of this or nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it.
There's nothing that makes me want to watch this movie. I hate the 80s and everything with the 80s. So, there is
Dude, there was some good animated shit in the 80s, bro. Transformers was great, dude. I love
I
that.
never cared for Transformers. I only watch the Transformer live actions. I don't care about Transformers.
Yeah. Well,
there's no appeal to this for me at all.
Yeah. Well, you never know. It might be good.
It could be. It could be the greatest 80s movie ever.
You never know. You never know. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay, boys and girls, it is time to check out what's going on with the girlfriend of the show. You know her name.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney?
To see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
That's right. It's time to check out what's going on with Sid. What's up?
I thought we were switching to Amy Schumer now.
No, negative. Amy Schumer. God. Okay, we talked about comedians way too long. John's not allowed to talk about comedians ever again on this show. Good God, no. Sid's, that's right. You know. And you know Keely is not going to... Hand check for Keely Chow. God damn it. Relax, bro. Sydney, the only thing they're talking about this week, this is the headline I see everywhere, and we showed this last week, so I'm not showing it again, guys. Go back and watch last week's episode if you haven't seen it. Sydney Sweeney stars an OnlyFans-style creator in jaw-dropping Euphoria Season 3 trailer. I think they've got a few of the stills from it on here. Yeah. There you go. She's going to dress up like a dog and make OnlyFans content. And her, I guess her new husband on the show is going to be very upset about it, apparently, according to the trailer. So if you didn't see that, go watch it from last week, because I'm not showing that. I'm not showing the same trailer over and over and over again. Also, no, Sydney Sweeney is not dating Chang Peng Zhao. Apparently, people thought that he was dating her, but from his own lips, he says, fake news. Poor Sydney Sweeney. Never met her. I don't socialize much. Figuring out what news to believe is becoming harder, but you will be richer if you can. So there you go.
No idea who that is.
I have no idea who this guy is either, but I thought it was pretty damn funny myself. There's just not much on her this week, other than the fact that her movie's doing well. She hasn't even done anything on Instagram this week, guys, so it's all the same stuff we saw last week. I hate to be a tease, but I told you we will keep up with her, but there's not much this week. Actually, the biggest news for her this week is what Knock told us about her movie. Outdoing Anyone But You. That being her biggest movie is pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. Okay, so the meat of the show tonight, we're going to talk about franchises. Some of our favorite franchises and some of the ones we think dropped the ball and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and search for a list of the top movie franchises. If nothing else, we'll look at the box office ones. I would imagine I know what the box office one is already, but I could be wrong. If I had to guess, it would be Avatar. That's what I would think it would be, but we'll find out. Let's see.
I have a list of the 35 best trilogies of all time according to Metacritic plus Rotten Tomatoes plus IMDb.
Okay, that's good. We'll look at that in a second. I just want to see box office real quick. Top box office. Let's see. Top franchise. Go ahead and put yours up there to share, man, so I can hit it when I want to. Let's see. Franchises. Movie franchises. Box office. For movie franchises. Okay. I thought about doing this. I originally said trilogies, but list of highest grossing films now. Movie franchises, box office history. Here we go. The numbers. There it is. There it is. Oh, shit. I was wrong. Take a wild guess. Knock. What do you think is the highest grossing franchise of all time?
Probably Star Wars.
Nope. John.
Highest grossing franchise, probably the MCU.
Oh, franchise?
Mm-hmm. And he is right. It's the MCU.
Yeah.
Yep. Number of movies, 44. 13 billion?
It seems a little unfair to call MCU. I mean, it is technically it is.
It is a franchise, man.
Like, there's nothing else that compares to it, really.
Right, there isn't. It's pretty amazing what they've done with that one. Star Wars is the second one. James Bond is the third. And no, this isn't. Yeah, that's in billions. Yeah, this is domestic though. I wonder. Let's take a look at the worldwide. Let's do it by worldwide. It's still Marvel. Star Wars is number 2. Harry Potter's number 3.
Top 2. There you go.
Yep. Harry Potter's number 3. Spider-Man's number 4. Batman number 5. James Bond.
Wait, hold on. Hang on here.
Go.
Avengers? Is that not part of the MCU?
I would think that's part of the MCU, so I wouldn't even count that. Yeah. X-Men, though, I'd put that by
that
itself.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that was the Fox run. So, yeah, where in the hell is Avatar? Yeah. They've had 5 Avatar movies? That doesn't sound right to me. I have to question this. What would
yeah, I don't know.
What would the 5th Avatar movie be?
What would the 4th be?
Yeah, what would the 4th be? They've only had 3. That's weird.
If you do the little middle click on Avatar, does it give us
Let's see.
an idea of what the 5 are?
Let's see. Box office Avatar movies. Come on. Load up, sucker.
Uh-oh, we're on that dial-up internet. There we go. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, hold on now.
Oh, okay. They're counting these with no numbers. Okay.
So are they doing that with all of them? So okay, we can't trust the number of movies.
We can't trust the number of movies. No. Apparently.
Because that 44 could really be like 42.
Have there been 15 Star Wars movies? I don't think there has. Has there?
We have 9.
3 trilogies. That's 9.
We have Rogue, Solo.
I think it's more like 11. Yeah.
Well,
Rogue One.
I mean, they're going to count Grogu. They're going to there you go, Untitled.
Yeah.
Movie that we don't know exists.
Where are the fucking?
It's loading still.
Okay, there they are.
Yeah. So okay, Rogue Squadron,
which is now just called Starfighter.
They should. Yeah. I mean, is this the same movie that they're talking about with Starfighter? Anyway.
No, that one. No, that was supposed to come out. That's the one
they're including the. Wait, what?
Rogue Squadron 2023. This must be an old list. This must be an old list. They're including
the animated movie, The Clone Wars, too.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, but anyway, there you go. The numbers wise, though, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Kind of knew that MCU would be the number 1 on there.
It's because it's so continuous. Who can match it?
Right.
There's nothing that could match it.
Right.
There is another.
There's only one.
That can match the number of movies.
What's that?
Godzilla.
Godzilla, yeah. There's a bunch of them.
That's true.
Yeah, and they don't even have that.
Money-wise, they're never going to match.
No, money-wise, no. But
yep. Let's see what we got here. Godzilla has more movies. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, man, this guy starts with, "Hey, homie, I checked your videos. Seems like you are a new..."
Oh, he's trying to sell big time, isn't he?
He started with the, "Hey, homie."
Get out of here, homie. Okay, let's see. Desert Avatar and Ice Avatar. That's the next 2? Is that what we got? We also had Star Wars The Clone Wars. That was a movie?
It was
an animated movie that they showed in the theaters?
That's what I was saying earlier.
Okay.
By Genndy Tartakoff.
Really? Okay, so you've got a list of what now? What is this?
This just is the three. This is the list I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 35 best trilogies of all time,
trilogies.
according to Metacritic plus Rotten Tomatoes plus IMDb.
Okay,
It's just
all
everything.
right. So number one, they've got listed. Can you scroll and blow that up just a little bit? There you go. Thank you, sir.
Now, they got 105 titles on this one, so they're showing all the movies in the trilogies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So of course, Lord of the Rings. I don't know if this is. I mean, I guess it's first place. I don't know why they start at the top, but whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Godfather.
The Godfather movies are next.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the ratings with all of them put together, right? Yeah.
So yeah, they kind of
see, and here we go. Let's stop right here with the Godfather. Okay.
Uh-huh.
First of all, Lord of the Rings, the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings. That I think I've told you guys. The first movie of that is my favorite movie I've ever seen. I love that movie. It's very near and dear to my heart. I love that. I love that part of the story. I love the book. It's my favorite book in the series. And I thought they did a really great job on it. I think it's a perfect example of what happens when you marry great source material with a guy that loves that material. And this is what you get, the Lord of the Rings.
And it's now become a must that every time, if you're sitting with a group of people, every time you see Aragorn kick the helmet, you have to tell the people next to you that, oh, he actually broke his toe on that.
Yeah.
You have to say it. It's like
it's true.
A must. It's a must say.
It is a truth. It is a truth. But go ahead, John.
I put a link in the private chat for a list of the 30 best franchises of all time ranked.
Okay, cool.
Well, this is ranked 2, John.
Yep. Go ahead. We'll compare the two. It's fine. This is a good way to go with it. Yeah, we kind of loosey-gooseyed this one a little bit because I wanted to do trilogies, and then some discussion got started with and we decided to go ahead and do franchises.
We already know what number 1 is, but I could and number 2, but I could go down to the bottom.
No, this is fine. We can go from here. We knew this would be on everybody's list as one of the greatest ever made. You know what I'm saying? Now scroll down to The Godfather. This one, every movie is not a home run. As a matter of fact, it's arguable that the best one of the series is the second one. A lot of people consider that to be the superior movie to the first one.
And the third.
But it drops off with the third. It really drops off with the third one. I like that one, but it does have its problems. They should have paid Robert Duvall to come back to be in that one. I don't know why they didn't. They had George Hamilton be the family litigator, the concierge, whatever the hell they call him. But I loved Andy Garcia in it though. As Sonny's illegitimate son. I thought he was fantastic in it, a little bit creepy, macking on your cousin, though. That was kind of weird.
I didn't see this series this trilogy until after Basic Training.
Yeah.
So I got put on it late. It was, you haven't seen The Godfather? You got to see it. And that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that all the time about the one we're going to watch this weekend. I'll get to that later, but I get that all the time about that one. What do you think, John? Which one's the better movie? Is it the first one or the second one?
I think the first one's better.
Yeah, the first one sets it all up. If once again, they had the guy that actually wrote the books. Writing the screenplay. Mario Puzo had wrote the books too. So, and he was a really good screenwriter. Didn't he work on Superman, the Christopher Reeve Superman script? I think, pretty sure. Yeah, he was a great writer. Yeah, Consigliere, counselor. I couldn't remember how to pronounce it, buddy. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, this had Marlon Brando in probably his most iconic role.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either this one or On the Waterfront, right?
That's what I was thinking. It's On the Waterfront's probably his greatest role, but this is his most iconic.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Yeah, It's a great role. If you ever want to see his best acting job, it's that one. First one for me, yeah, I got you, Martin. Yeah, I really love the second one. I really do. That scene where fucking Mike grabs his brother, kisses him, and says, "I know it was you, Fredo." I'll never forget that. First time I watched it, I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna kill his own fucking brother." Fuck me, wow. You know, Mike was a sharp motherfucker, and he learned from his father, right? At the end of the first one, what does his dad tell him? He said, "Look, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer." That's it. Man, great movies. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of lean towards the second one. Robert De Niro playing the young Godfather is really, really good.
I've only seen Godfather Part 3 once.
I've seen it more than once.
That was enough for me. I was like, what the hell is this?
Well, it's tragic. I mean, when it comes right down to it, it's like a Shakespearean tragedy. You know, it's you know, it's sad. The way it ends is very sad. You know what I mean? You know, they have that big scene where they get back at everybody, and then all of a sudden, Let's see. Martin says, "Oh, my favorite scene from 2 was young Vito butchering Don Chichi." Yeah. When he guts Don Chichi, man, it's fucking awesome. I loved it. He definitely fucked that guy up. Okay, let's go to the next one, man. Star Wars, of course. And it's the original trilogy, right? Yeah. Of course, very few of us remember that as just Star Wars. It didn't have Episode 4 on it or anything like that. It just said Star Wars. And I really can't tell you guys, younger folks that are watching, if you ever get a chance to see this in the theater, you have to go. It is an amazing experience seeing it on the big screen, man. When we first saw Princess Leia's ship fly overhead and then that big fucking starship that went on forever, what a great establishing shot to show you the desperation they're under. They are taking on a huge opponent, and it's just a visual showing of that right in the opening of the movie. You get it right in the opening of it. You know what I mean?
And the way that it's done, you actually feel the weight of that starship above you.
Yes, it's one of the greatest establishing shots ever put on screen, man. It's awesome. And look, I dug that movie. We went and saw it multiple times in the theater when it came out, man. We spent all our money on it that summer.
Oh, yeah.
But arguably, once again, just like The Godfather, it's arguable that the better movie is the second one. And,
it is.
I mean, the second one wouldn't exist without the first one. But
no, it wouldn't.
But, man. Go ahead, John. Talk about the second one.
Well, first of all, it wasn't directed by look at the change in directors.
Yep, Irving Kershner did it. Yep.
Yep. And George was hands off on that one, which really helped it a lot.
But he had control of the story. He
had control of the story, but the actual direction and stuff and the acting was all Kershner.
Yep.
But no, it's just. It's one of those rare movies where the good guys don't win.
Yeah. It gives the whole story weight. There's gravity to what's going on here. It's an actual war, and we're going to lose people, and we're going to lose battles, and we got to keep going. That's awesome. My favorite scene in that whole, of course, my favorite character in the whole series is Harrison Ford's character, Han Solo. He's my favorite one. That scene where they're flying through the asteroid belt trying to fucking get rid of those TIE fighters. It's just awesome, man. You can see the advances in the technology of the time from one movie to the next. It took 3 years to make each one of them, and there was a definite leap in the abilities that they were, because we'd never seen any special effects like this before.
No.
That's probably the best thing George Lucas ever created, not just this trilogy, but Industrial Light and Magic. Taking special effects to a different level. Knock, we know you love this stuff. Which one do you like better, the first or the second one there?
I would probably say the first one.
Yeah.
Number 4, just because it's so that's the story every kid wishes he had when he growing up, right? get taken from their home to go on an adventure.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. So it was a coming of age, story.
Yep.
Another thing about the second one,
Mm-hmm.
it was one of the first movies I can ever remember where you go, okay, there's got to be another one.
Yeah. Well, they cliffhanger ending.
Yeah.
Not really a cliffhanger ending in the first one because that was just about one battle and they got it done and everything.
They had a big ceremony at the end.
Big ceremonies, we won, and then wow, wait a minute. Like Martin says, Empire Strikes Back, or what happens when you've poked the galactic bear. Yeah. They definitely had everything against them in that one and lost. And look, there were so many theories about what was I remember the biggest one, John. I don't know if you remember this, but a lot of people were writing in Starlog magazine that Boba Fett might be his dad, and he's lying to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I really think that's why they punked Boba Fett at the beginning of that movie, to kill that rumor. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was really funny that Boba Fett went out the way he did. You know what I mean? Because he was such a badass in that second one,
Yeah. Before we get off of this one, we did kind of forget to discuss the Kathleen Kennedy situation.
Oh, yeah.
We glossed over it, but we didn't really...
That's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
I can figure, since we're on Star Wars, might circle back just real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we'll talk about it. And by the way, we'll come back to this because... No, we're not done because we all have different favorites here. Knock likes the first one. John likes the second one. My favorite one's the third one. So, let's see. Let me see here. Mine is where? I got to find it on my list here. There it is. Star Wars Shakeup. I completely forgot about this.
I just remembered it myself.
Star Wars Shakeup. Kathleen Kennedy steps down as George Lucas's protege, Dave Filoni, and execs Lin-Wen Brennan take over Lucasfilm. She announced she's stepping down. She actually, I believe Deadline has an interview that's like 30 paragraphs long or something that they did with her. So you can see more about her thoughts on all this stuff. But they're basically setting Star Wars up now like they've set up every other arm of Disney. They're going to, Filoni's going to be creative, and Brennan is going to be the business head, basically marketing. This is how they've set up everything. Pixar, Marvel, all their arms at Disney's, production studios all have two heads now. They have a creative head and they have a business or a marketing head. Nothing gets okayed unless it goes by marketing now. So, thoughts on, are we going to see any change? I don't think we are. I don't think we're going to see much of a change from this. She's going to have a producer credit on Mandalorian and Grogu, and also for Starfighter when it comes out. And that's the last we're going to hear from Lucasfilms and Kathleen Kennedy. I don't think there's going to be much of a change, but I could be completely wrong. I mean, she could have been handcuffing Dave Filoni this whole time. I don't know. And I don't think any of us know. Knock, what do you think of this move? Do you think that things are going to improve over there, or what do you think?
I would have to say I'm in the less optimistic mode because there's two things. One, Dave Filoni has to blame for The Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
And two, he had nothing to do with Andor and Rogue One, and those are arguably the two greatest things of Star Wars in Disney era.
Yeah, I think so too.
So,
yeah,
the fact that he had nothing to do with the best parts of Star Wars at the moment,
Disney Star Wars. Let's be specific. Disney Star Wars.
Disney Star Wars makes me a little worried going forward. But it's like Madden. I'm going to keep going back.
Oh yeah. I'm going to keep going back too, but I may not buy it.
I never finished Skeleton Crew, and that's apparently something he wants to bring back.
Oh boy,
I never finished it.
But I got to tell you about Skeleton Crew. It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm just
tired of seeing kids.
It's Goonies. I don't care about the kids, man.
Yeah, I really don't.
The fucking Andor shit was awesome. Now, I know they don't want to make the whole fucking franchise an adult franchise like that. I understand that, but you could at least. I'm holding out hope for Ahsoka. I liked the first season of it. There was some good stuff in there. I know you think they fucked up the Thrawn character, but I don't know why they can't make that, make the next season of that like the Empire Strikes Back of that story. You know what I mean? Make it something where the Empire really gets after it. And there were so many questions, especially about that one guy's character. Was he a Sith? Was he a Jedi? We didn't really know, right? So I hold out hope for Ahsoka. I did like the first season of that. But yeah, Dave Filoni's got to fucking... Look, that fucking Acolyte shit, he signed off on that, and that's a blemish. That's a big blemish. John, what do you think of this?
I think he's got to put on his big boy pants.
Yeah.
And prove that he wasn't the reason why Star Wars is tanked so much.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's I was like, I guess I can't believe this day has actually come.
Yeah. Well, we always said she was going to leave when she was good and freaking ready, right? Yeah. It was going to be her that left. It wasn't going to be her getting fired. You know what I mean? It was going to be her stepping down. And that's what's happened. Martin says, they did my girl Ahsoka real dirty in that show. Well, I tell you what I didn't like about it was, and I love Rosario Dawson, don't get me wrong. I dig her. I think they needed a younger actor playing Ahsoka, though. Let's see. And not make me start with Ezra. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Well, what I'm hoping with Ahsoka, and I'm sure they're going to do it, is more flashbacks with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So we get, what's her name? Ariana Greenblatt?
Yeah, that Greenblatt.
Incredible. That was the Ahsoka. But that's kind of the problem, right? The Ahsoka that me and John know is a teenager. And
right.
He introduced you all to acrobatic, flashy. She had 2 lightsabers. Everything was spinning, spinster. And you can't do that with Rosario Dawson at this age. So
no,
you can't. More the wiser, older Jedi. But, we saw Yoda do some crazy shit, but of course that's CGI. So it's understandable. There's only so much time she can spend with the choreography, the fight choreography,
right.
Kind of thing. But, it's just... That was kind of the biggest letdown was the fight scenes with her in it because they were so slow.
Yeah, she's too old for it, and I would have liked to have seen them cast somebody a lot younger.
And they didn't. I wouldn't say they completely fucked up Grand Admiral Thrawn. It just seemed like he underestimated way too much. It seemed like, which he doesn't do. He never underestimates his opponent.
Yeah.
She won't make it through that minefield. She's a fucking Jedi. Like come on, who would not get? How could she not make it through those fields? Kind of thing. Right. He would know that. He would know of her abilities.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about you guys. I'm going to go see The Mandalorian when it comes out. I'm going opening weekend. Like
that's
I do
another
for every
confusing
Star Wars
thing for
movie.
me. I thought that movie was supposed to wrap up all of this. I think you thought that too, Joe.
No, I did not.
Oh, John did. I knew somebody did.
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to wrap up Ahsoka. This was supposed to wrap up everything. But now I don't get what the movie's fucking about. My fear is that they're just going to go to a single planet. It's about them crash landing on a planet, and that's all we get for 2 hours. And
here's the thing. I've heard, and this is just rumors. Don't take this.
Where's Jed? Did you hear from
I'm
Jed?
right. I'm not going to say this like Jed does. Well, I've heard, and
I know a guy.
No, I've heard though that this is the 4th season of Mandalorian cut down to a 2-hour movie. That's what I've heard about it. So
the first half hour they're stuck on an island. The second hour they're doing a bounty.
I don't know.
The third half hour,
do not know. But I would like to see. I would like to see some of what we had in the first season of that one. That would be good. If it leans that way, I would like it. But they sure are showing a lot of Baby Grogu and Babu Frick in those fucking trailers. So that kind of
sell the toys.
Me. Yeah, gotta sell the toys.
Random thought, guys. What's her name that plays Hera, John?
That plays Hera. That's Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I've been seeing this all over the internet that she's
going to be the new She-Hulk. Yeah.
Okay, that was my thought. I heard that. I saw it on Facebook. I don't believe Facebook anymore, so I wasn't sure if it was real or not. But apparently,
I've heard that too.
Winstead's going to be the new She-Hulk.
I grabbed the screenshot off of Facebook, guys. Hang on a second. I will share it real fast. I did grab that screenshot earlier today. If you guys don't know what they're talking about, here it is. We saw this on Facebook. And once again, take this with a grain of salt. But when I saw it, I'm definitely going to fucking investigate it because I am a fan of this chick. Okay? I like this girl. I think she's awesome. And she is a tall person. I don't know if you saw the Harley Quinn movie where she plays Huntress in it. They totally fucked the character up and made her look like a retard. But I love the chick that played her. And she would be great at She-Hulk, if you ask me. But once again, this is rumor. You see right there, it says rumor. Here, let me make sure you guys understand. Rumor. This is a rumor.
That's what you're zooming in on, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Wink, wink. That's what
Let's
what you're
zoom
zooming in on.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It's a rumor. Anyway. Getting back to the trilogy, but anything else about Kathleen Kennedy leaving? I don't think we're going to. I think more than anything,
to be honest,
this might be a catalyst for better things. I mean, I think this coupled with the change in the climate around creative processes these days may be something that turns Star Wars in a better direction. I think this may be that. There may be a reason why she decided to step down now. Maybe Disney's trying to
the actual source material and not the
right. Yeah. Look, we know they fucked this up from the beginning. They should have never gotten rid of the fucking extended universe, right? You're the biggest fucking defender of that shit. I've never read it, but
funny is that they could still do it.
Yeah, they could still do it. And I'm telling you right now, I've never been to a convention where I didn't see a Mara Jade walking around. I never have. You know what I mean? Or an Admiral Thrawn. The characters in the Star Wars extended universe are very beloved, and they need to tap into that, man. If they want to start making money again.
You want a strong, freaking female character that'll appeal to the men?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking Jade, bro.
Look, it can be done. Me and my wife were talking about this last night watching Landman. They had the season finale of Landman last night. And me and my wife were talking. We're like, you want to see strong female characters? Have fucking Taylor Sheridan write them because he writes nothing but strong bitches in his shows. You know what I mean?
I don't want that.
And they're not insufferable.
Star Wars.
You know what I mean?
I don't want Taylor Sheridan anywhere.
No, I'm not. Okay. God, Knock, you take everything so fucking literally. I'm just saying that can be done. You can write good female characters and not have them be insufferable.
Martin mentions, will Gina be on Men in Gru? I don't think so, but yeah, there was another strong female they got rid of.
Right, that they got rid of. It was fucking stupid. She was going to get her own series.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
Because Pansy Pascal had to complain.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh.
He got her fired.
Gina
she had mean tweets.
I would love to see Gina in that thing. When we go see that opening weekend, if Gina ends up on the fucking screen, imagine what the fucking crowd's going to do on opening weekend with all the Star Wars fans there. That would be something else. They screwed up Mara Jade already with that shit they pulled with Luke. Yeah,
the great thing about where Disney Star Wars canon is right now, Mara Jade could still exist.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of because there's a lot of years between the academies, what happened during the academies, after the academies, after it went down, and in the canon, one of the solo kids killed Mara Jade.
Yeah.
So that could have been Ben in this new Disney Star Wars. So I mean, they could still do Mara canonically if they wanted to.
Right. They could do Heir to the Empire in that gap between that bullshit they made and after the original trilogy.
He could have disappeared after that for all we know. There's things they could do. They could write it in.
Yeah.
And she could be gone before the sequel trilogy.
But I got to tell you, just getting back to these franchises, that's my favorite one, the Return of the Jedi. I just thought it was such a great move that Lucas actually made the bad guy the hero in the end of the story. I thought that was fucking badass. I mean, you can say what you want about the Ewoks being nothing but, merchandise shit and all that good stuff. I thought it was fucking fantastic. But the only thing I didn't like is how they kind of, they basically had Han Solo and Luke flip places. Luke all of a sudden became the uber confident guy, and Han was so in love with Leia that he was kind of punkified. You know what I mean? I didn't like that as much, but I did like what they did. I loved Luke's character in this one, dressed in black. Good guys wear black, and he was coming in fucking that opening segment where they save Han is my favorite part of any of these fucking stories. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Because Luke wasn't a whiny bitch in this one. He'd been a whiny bitch in the other two, and he had balls that come in a dump truck in this one, man. It was awesome.
The EU, Mara Jade was there.
Yeah, I got you. What she was there at Jabba's palace? Is that
She
what
was?
you're saying?
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
There was in the Heir of the Empire trilogy.
It's
revealed that she was there. She was trying to get onto the I don't know what the floating transports to go to the Sarlacc pit.
Slave barge.
The slave barge. Yeah, she wanted to be on there, but Jabba refused her.
Yeah.
And so if she was there, she would have stopped Luke from getting his lightsaber and him just going to his death in the Sarlacc pit.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, we could talk about this for hours, but it's really cool that each one of us have our favorite out of this trilogy. It's really a beloved trilogy. It's really great. What's the next one, man? The Batman Nolan movies. Okay.
I will admit, these are my favorite of all the Batmans.
Me and my brother have had this discussion, and I really would put this, this is a good place for it, because I've always thought you could consider this a great crime drama like The Godfather, like something of that level. I think that's how good these movies are. I really enjoyed this version of Batman. I really did. Now, I know a lot of comic book purists didn't like this version of Batman, but man, I'll tell you what, that second movie is the best Batman movie I've ever seen. It is freaking awesome.
Like a lot of trilogies, the second movie's the best of the ones.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it gets to a different pitch, man. Wow.
There was times where I would go back and just watch the Heath Ledger scenes. That's it.
Yeah. A hero's only as good as the villain, right? We had a great one in the first movie, Ra's al Ghul. It was a fantastic villain. And then you've got Heath Ledger's Joker, first guy to win an Academy Award for making a superhero movie. Pretty damn awesome, man. Fantastic stuff. And now, since then, another guy has won an Academy Award for playing the same character, right? Joaquin Phoenix did for that Joker movie. But this thing is off the chain. It really is. Knock, you were saying something about the second movie, I think? Or was that John said that?
I think John was going to say.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I just said, just like, most trilogies, or a lot of trilogies, the second movie's actually the better one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think that about the Lord of the Rings. I didn't think the Two Towers was better than the first one. I actually thought.
It had the coolest battle.
Yeah, the Helm's Deep battle was pretty damn awesome.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, but getting back to Batman, Christopher Nolan made a series that is heavily based on Frank Miller's Batman, and he's obviously a fan, but Nolan, I like the take he took on it. Basically, what he was doing was saying, hey, if Batman was real, what would it look like? And this is the picture he painted. And I thought it was damn awesome myself. So, yeah, good stuff. The Dark Knight Rises, a lot of people poo-poo that movie. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a good movie. I love Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I thought she was awesome.
Yeah.
Is she better than Michelle Pfeiffer in the Keaton Batman movies? I don't know, but I dug her in this.
I liked Tom Hardy's Bane.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's Bane was really good. What he did with the voice and everything was really cool. Yeah, they did a great job on these movies. They really did. Go ahead, man. What's next?
Scrollins. Oh,
really? The Man with No Name trilogy. Okay.
Yeah. The one I didn't
I hadn't even thought of that one. My gosh, yeah. Anybody that likes westerns gotta love this one.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
That's a long one, dude. That's a long one. It's good though.
I
favorite one.
I didn't care for it.
My favorite one's Fistful of Dollars, the first one. I love that one. Yeah.
It's Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. Good, Bad, and the Ugly is great. Don't get me wrong, but I love Fistful of Dollars, man. They've actually, I think they've remade Fistful of Dollars a couple of times. I think Walter Hill made it with Bruce Willis in the 20s as a gangster movie, right? I can't remember the name of that, but it's been remade a few times, man. Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns with Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And this series doesn't. I mean, it's all three movies are strong movies.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
But and you're thinking of Road to Perdition.
Yeah, Road to Perdition.
No, that one's the big.
No,
yeah,
that's the Tom Hanks one. No,
yeah.
I'll pull it up, man. Hang on. Let me see. Bruce Willis. Go ahead. Keep going, guys.
But this is the iconic Western.
Mm-hmm.
This
is the one. Look, the fucking score for Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that fucking music.
Oh yeah.
Wah, 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 wah. They all know that fucking music, man. It is iconic, no doubt about it. I'm trying to think. I think it was in the 90s that movie came out. I've got to scroll down quite a bit to find it here. I think it was in the 90s.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I've seen any of these three. I don't think I ever got around to watching this one.
Really? Yeah, they're good, man. If you like westerns,
they're on my list.
It's
I
good
know they're
stuff.
on my list. I do have them on the knock list.
Okay. All right, what's the next one, man? I'll tell you guys what the movie is that I'm talking about. The remake of Last Man Standing. That's the name of it. Last Man Standing. Directed by Walter Hill, and it came out in 1996. Yep. It's the very same story as Fistful of Dollars, but it takes place in the gangster times of the Roaring 20s. Yeah. He comes in, plays both sides towards the middle, right? Just like in Fistful of Dollars. Okay, go ahead, man.
I guess it's another Sergio Leone. Once Upon
a Time in the West.
Once Upon a
Duck
Time
You
in America,
Sucker,
yeah.
and Once Upon a Time in America. That's a trilogy? I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Wow. Once Upon a Time in America. I knew about that one. The other two, well, Once Upon a Time in the West, I did know about that one too, but that's Henry Fonda and Charles Bronson. That's a really good movie. Duck You Sucker, I've never seen. Don't even know about that one. But Once Upon a Time in America is a great movie. It's long, though. It's almost 4 hours long. I think that was one of the last movies I saw that had an intermission in it. But, yeah, good movie. It's about Jewish gangsters. Yeah. I think it's Chicago, I think. No, Manhattan.
Lower East Side.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I like that one. That's a good movie, but I did not know this was a trilogy. I had no idea that was a trilogy. You know what this makes me think, guys? This makes me think they're going to have the Apocalyptic trilogy on there, too. You know what I'm talking about? John Carpenter's Apocalyptic trilogy? Yeah.
Well, they'll probably have the Ice Cream trilogy, too.
Well, let's keep going. Let's see what else I got.
Toy Story.
Toy Story?
It's not really a trilogy anymore, though. I don't know why.
It's got. Well,
I think this is a year old. It's not a trilogy anymore.
Yeah.
The fourth one's pretty established. So.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And they got a fifth one coming out soon.
But good movies. Don't get me wrong. They're good movies.
It's not a trilogy. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Moving on. They're great movies when I was growing up.
Before Sunrise, Before Sunset. Okay, you're getting into some oddball shit now. That's
Ethan Hawke, apparently.
That's Ethan Hawke. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
have not seen those. No.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of those.
Not a fan.
I hadn't heard of them before either. Three Colors.
I've heard of the Three Colors movies.
Okay. Can you tell us anything about them? What is?
Nope, I've never seen them. I've just heard of them.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
They're supposed to be
Back to the Future.
This should be higher than those unknowns, but okay.
That should be above all that other shit for sure.
Well, the Colors movies, like the pinnacle of Polish cinema.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Back to the Future. One of the greatest flicks ever made. You want to talk about flashbacks? Back to the Future 2. All of these are good, but my favorite one is the third one.
Yep.
If you don't go out there, everybody everywhere is going to say Clint Eastwood is the biggest yellow belly in the West. That was so fucking funny. Oh, man. Back to the Future is a great series, man. Awesome.
I think the first one's the best one, personally.
Yeah. I love the third one just because of the Western homage, man. I thought it was really cool. Biff's descendant being an asshole in it and everything. Getting knocked into the manure cart. Too damn funny,
I think
man.
with between this and The Fifth Element, we're all still waiting for the microwave that turns that little bitty thing into a full meal.
Right?
Yeah.
Poof.
Still waiting on that. I sent that picture in the thread the other day. I
Yeah.
can't believe this is how we dressed 17 years ago,
Right.
and it was
Yeah.
in them in the future.
Yeah.
Well, 17 years ago now,
Yeah.
or what it would
Crazy.
have been a future.
Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Robert Zemeckis, great filmmaker, man. The guy behind Forrest Gump. What do you got here? Oh, look at
This
this.
is a Korean. Yeah,
This is a Korean one.
trilogy.
Yeah. Old Boy is probably the most famous one out of there. That's been remade as a
An American
Western movie,
but-
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird concept. Oh, yeah. Not for the meek. Don't know what
That
this
I
one
don't
is.
know.
21
No.
Grams and Babel. I've seen those two movies. I had no idea that was a
It,
freaking.
Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I
did
think
not-
they're just grouping
directors'
I mean,
movies together or something. I
Could
don't
be.
know.
Like, you got it listed as the Death Trilogy. I don't know.
Yep.
Well, there's The Hobbit.
With the
Ugh. Scroll past that.
Yeah, sure.
Ugh. Yuck.
I like it.
I know you like those, but I'm just not a fan.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. There you go. Army of Darkness is the best one. Sorry,
Yep.
I don't give a shit what anybody says.
I agree.
Not
I mean, the other two are
theory.
good, but man, Army of Darkness is a badass.
The only
flick.
thing I like seeing of Bruce Campbell is Burn Notice. Other than that, don't care about seeing anything he does.
Ah, dude, they're evil. The Evil Dead movies are good. They are, especially
Sure
Army
they
of
are.
Darkness. Oh,
This will never be on my knock list.
this is my boomstick. You
I'll tell what,
primitive
this
screwhead.
This won't go on the knock list, but it could make an appearance on the Halloween knock list. I'll say.
I
that.
hear you. Yeah,
There you go.
that's definitely a Halloween movie. Keep going.
Just don't watch the remake.
Shaun of
There's
the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End.
never
Yes,
watched
I
the
knew
Where's
this.
the
in
ice
the trilogy.
cream?
Edgar Wright's trilogy.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
they're coming back for another one too, another movie.
Really?
Because I saw them at last year's GalaxyCon. They
Yeah.
were both there for that one, and they were talking about trying to put another one together. Something.
Really? Wow. My favorite is Shaun of the Dead. You can't get any
Oh,
better
yeah.
than them beating the shit out of a zombie to Don't Stop Me Down by Queen. That's just fucking awesome.
For me, it's got to be Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz was just so funny. I really like their style, how they, do things. But my favorite scene in Shaun of the Dead is him doing the exact same scene, just in two different, events going on.
Right.
You got the start of the movie, everything's normal, and then he's doing the exact same thing he was doing
At the end of it, right?
But-
And he's sitting there with chains on with the controller in his hand.
No. I'm talking about the scene at the beginning where after it's gone to shit and zombies are going up, but he's still doing the same thing. He
Yeah.
hasn't noticed the zombie apocalypse going around.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yes. I understand. Yes. That's awesome. That's good stuff. All right. Keep
Man,
going, man.
all the kickbots love you tonight.
Yeah, they definitely want me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm gonna skip past this. Nobody cares about this.
Captain America! Excuse me, the single greatest MCU movie ever made is right there, right in front of
Oh,
you.
this one
number
right here? Yeah, I
47.
agree. I like Civil War too.
Nah. Winter Soldier is the greatest MCU movie ever made. Don't care what anybody says. It is the absolute honest to God truth. Well, that's my opinion, though. That's
The only thing that I liked from Winter Soldier is the fact of how much it changed Agent of Shield.
yeah.
How much it
It
changed.
totally turned that shit upside down,
It's
didn't it?
so cool to see the
Yep.
effect of this. That was my favorite thing about the Shield, Agent of Shield, was how they were affected by the movies. And
Mhm.
and this one, there was no bigger change than this right here. Normally, it was just them cleaning up the messes, but this one, see, it created a whole mess.
Of course, Captain America: Civil War was the second one the Russo brothers made, and that should have been. See, I don't even think that's a Captain America movie. That's an Avengers, movie. Yeah. That's. I don't even consider that a Captain America movie. Okay, keep rolling.
I love that fight between Captain America and Iron Man with Bucky there.
Yeah,
that was one of the best fight scenes. How much longer are we going?
Matrix.
Oh, what till I say.
Okay.
We're about ready to wrap it up. We've hit just about everything I thought we'd hit. Matter of fact, we'll talk about this one, and then we'll talk about the ones that we haven't seen yet. How's that? The Matrix. What can you say about that movie? Came out in 1999. Really, it was. It seems like every generation has a trilogy that is truly theirs. Mine and John's was Star Wars. I know my stepson is a huge Matrix fan. He loves this one. My daughter really loves the Harry Potter series, which we haven't seen on here yet. But
it's more than a trilogy.
Yeah, it's more than a trilogy, but it's a franchise, like I said. But this one, the sequels got a lot of flack, really, because The Matrix is a great standalone movie. It really didn't need a sequel. You know what I mean? But Hollywood and its infinite wisdom wanted to make more money, so they made the sequels.
But how often do you get them less than a year apart?
Yeah, they filmed both of them at the same time, the sequels. And I tell you, the second one is okay, but I will continue to rewatch that freeway scene over and over again. But it's also got the low point of the series, and that's all the Smiths attacking the one in that fucking basketball court. It's just fucking stupid. My God, the special effects they were smelling their own farts with that one. That was dumb. It was really bad. But the third one, Revolutions, I thought they did a good job wrapping it up. The ending was a little weird. But each one of these movies has a great scene in it that's worth watching, and I will continue to watch the defense of the dock at the end of this because I love that. I thought that was badass. I really did. So, what did you guys think of these? What's your favorite one? Of course, my favorite one's the first one. I mean, it didn't need a sequel. I didn't think it needed these sequels.
Yeah, I don't even like the other two.
Really?
And let's not talk about the fourth one.
Yeah. Well, no. We don't talk about the fourth one. We don't want to talk about that.
Well, I mean, that wasn't really its own movie. It was just all that did was just replay these three movies. That's all they did in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. It was like all they did was just rehash what they already did in those three movies. I didn't get it at all.
It was dumb. It was completely dumb. It was a waste of time. It was just a cash grab. I think the Hobbit movies are a cash grab. So I mean, it's just
way better quality than this.
Way better quality, yes, I understand. What the biggest letdown for me was we paid to go see that in the theater at the height of COVID, even though we could have watched it at home. Because my wife is a huge Matrix fan. She loves this shit, This is probably her favorite trilogy out of the bunch that we're looking at. You know what I mean? She loves them.
I went and saw it at the theater too, just because it was the Matrix.
Yeah.
I did not want to go see it in theaters. I waited.
Yeah. And it was a big letdown. Huge letdown. Gotta say, it was a huge letdown. Okay, so which franchises have we not seen yet that you really enjoy? I'll tell you the one. You guys know what I'm going to say. James Bond. Where is James Bond on this list, man? But then again, he had trilogies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my list was actually franchises.
Yeah, and my favorite one that they didn't talk about there was the James Bond trilogy. Not trilogy, but the franchise. It's had ups and downs. The only really franchise that's bigger as far as content, how many movies they've made, is the MCU, other than James Bond. They've had, let me count real quick, 25 movies at this point they've made now.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make more, and I'm cautiously optimistic. Please make something good, Amazon. Please, I'm begging you. But anyway, yeah, that's the one at the top of my list that we haven't talked about yet is James Bond. John, what's yours?
That's all.
Godzilla. Yeah.
38 movies.
Yep. Yep. I mean, how many different iterations? I mean, you've got, I mean, like, kind of like the Bond movies. You've got the Sean Connery.
5, because we don't count the 98 one. So
okay,
5.
Gotcha. 5 different iterations of it. Yeah. The 5th one's still going today. Unless you count. I mean, I don't think Monarch has anything to do with the MonsterVerse, right? It's its own thing.
No,
isn't
it is. No,
it's in the
Godzilla's.
universe. It's like
Godzilla. Okay. Godzilla's. It's all about Godzilla.
Yeah.
And the next one's King Kong.
Because they're
really okay.
Okay, we can't talk too much about it, Joe, because you haven't watched it yet. But yes, it is part of that.
It's fine. Yeah, but I'm not the spoiler freak. You two are. Okay.
When do I spoil
you
things?
Can talk. I'm saying you can talk about it. Okay. That's what I'm telling you.
The
good God.
There's the Showa, the Heisei, the Millennial. There's the. Actually, no. There's 6, because there's the after the Millennial. There's the. I forgot what they call it. The Reiwa era.
Okay.
And no, I guess there's 5, and then there's the MonsterVerse, because Godzilla -1 is part of the Reiwa era, because they're named. The eras are named after the Japanese emperors.
Gotcha. Martin's trying to pick a fight with you.
Who? I don't see anyone there.
You don't recognize this guy's name?
Nope.
Don't know who that dude is? But you got to consider the source. He's praising Sharknado, damn it.
I have to admit, I do like Sharknado. The first
is that a
one
guilty
anyway.
pleasure of yours? And by the way, we're probably going to do, let's see, what is today? No, next month, next week we got to do the February movies. But pretty soon we're going to do our guilty pleasures. So that's one of your guilty pleasures, man? Yeah?
Yeah, the Sharknado series. And there's actually one that's called Monsternado, that is all the monsters from the
get out of here.
The people that made the I think it's the Asylum monsters. It's all of them in a big giant tornado.
Wow! If you don't know what Asylum is, guys, anytime you're perusing through the free movies on Fandango or some of these other sites, they're all knockoffs of disaster movies and monster movies that the big studios make. It's pretty cool stuff, man.
Mockbusters.
Mockbusters, that's it. Exactly. The titles will be exactly the same except for one word or it's pretty cool.
Like Transmorphers.
Yeah, Transmorphers is one of them. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Anyway, Knock, what franchise did we not see there that you're into?
I would have to say, especially because this came out when I was my middle school, high school years, it's got to be the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
It may have fell off a little bit near the end, but those first couple of movies were just holy shit. I mean, the CGI in Dead Man's Chest was so good.
Yeah,
it's why we hate the CGI of today. It's because how do you make it look so good back then, and now just
now it looks like crap when you don't give a shit, right? Yeah, it's just,
and it was still Disney. Disney, what the fuck happened?
What in the hell happened? I noticed none of us mentioned Avatar.
I can't call it a favorite app. I mean, that's
fair. I can't either. That's what I'm saying. I mean, these movies have made so much money. People flock to it in droves. But you never hear them talk about it. They never talk about it after they've seen it. You know what I mean? I thought the first one was cool and all, but, Well,
they took some of these franchises don't know how to take advantage. Netflix is one of the worst at doing this.
Yeah.
You don't take advantage of your winners, and they just die off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Avahu. All right, boys and girls, that's our focus on franchises tonight. Also, I didn't hear anybody say Harry Potter, so I know Knock likes Harry Potter. So
I like the books more than the movies, so that's
okay.
If you were to have a list of what's your favorite, books versus the movies, that would have been on my list.
Okay, gotcha. I got you. Yeah. Let's see. Martin says Avahu. I mean, I do like the first one a lot, but that's it. Yeah, I hear you. I
saw
thought the
comments
bad
over the-
guy in it was really great. I thought he was a great character and everything. I loved it. I love Zoe Saldana in it. I thought the whole concept was really cool, but some of the things kind of made me cringe. The name of the planet, he called it Pandora. The name of the stuff they're going after, unobtainium. I mean, this just.
Well, to be fair,
you know.
those are all cringy human names, right?
Yeah, true.
So it kind of makes sense in that aspect. Where obviously that's not what they're calling it. They're on the planet.
Well, Martin, you're getting out at the right time because we're about to talk Fallout, and there's going to be spoilers, boys and girls. So he says, "Gotta go. My planet needs me." He also says, "And the Green Goblin did nothing wrong." No, he didn't do anything wrong. He killed himself because he tried to kill Spider-Man. So there you go. All right. Good to see you, Martin. Thanks for being here. Okay. It is Fallout time, boys and girls. You got your slideshow ready, man? What's up?
I do have it ready.
All right. Let me go ahead and pull it up over here. Let's see. Fallout. Yes, sir. We've got Fallout, the series. The episode guide. Let me take a look here. This one was episode 6, The Other Player, and we did find out what the other player was. Let me go ahead and get the spoiler thing up real quick, and there we go. Whenever this banner goes off, we're done with spoilers, and so if you have not seen the show yet, this is your time to check out, and if you are checking out, we will see you next time, guys. So, the other player is now confirmed to be
the Enclave.
The Enclave. And that's what you guys actually were. It was on the list. Probably the top of the list, I think, for both of you.
Yeah.
That being the other player. Knock, take it away, my man. Tell us about
personally,
this
I was
episode.
hoping more for an actual person than an organization, but okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. As always, I'm going to go through this as fast as I can. There's going to be a lot of things I'm going to be skipping over because I can't cover all of it in 2 minutes.
No,
Chris Berman's
look,
3
there's no time limit here. We can go over. It's fine. We're going to go over every time we do these fucking episode reviews.
I'm just saying, when I go through these slides, I'm going to be skipping a lot of things. So the goal of you guys is...
We'll fill in the gaps. Yeah, no problem. Go.
All right. So the beginning of this episode was so great. It's basically them pitching all their ideas while eating greasy food. And they're just the worst ideas in the world. Of like so casually talking about the end of the world that made it very, very hilarious. They're talking about the size of the nuke. You had
how it's going to look in the advertising. What the fuck?
Yeah, I found interesting. They talked about the water chip, and they knew that 30% of them were going to fail, and that they knew this beforehand, and they could pick and choose which ones they wanted to fail. They actually knew that before. That was kind of funny to find that out. I didn't put him in here, but they did have Bud Haskins here talking about, hey, for those Prime members, we can get them maybe we should have their own highway to get to their vaults, and then that could be even more money. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was pretty good. But here you get, and Hank came in specifically for this. He wasn't in the office beforehand, but he came in specifically for this one. And this is the doppelganger, fake Mr. House, presenting the mind control chip on the back of the neck. Mm-hmm. Because he really wanted that cold fusion kind of thing.
Well, the thing is, you find out that it wasn't House presenting this to them. They ordered this.
Yeah.
In exchange for the cold fusion.
Right. He corrected her right there at the table. You don't understand. Yeah. You're supposed to be paying me for this. Yep. Go ahead, Knock.
And then, during all this, we get kind of a, oh shit, she finally, it seemed like during most of this she was, what's the right word? Apathetic? I don't know.
Apathetic is absolutely correct. We find out that there's another player, and that's what she's afraid of, and that's why she's doing all this to begin with. We find this out as the episode goes on.
Yes, it just seemed in this moment it was finally dawning on her
Yep.
everything. You see
It
before
was
his-
very effective, this opening scene, because
Yeah.
you see the reflection of the mushroom cloud in her eye at the beginning of it.
Yep.
At the end of the scene, you see that picture. And
Yep.
she's staring at that. Yeah. Mhm.
we cut to
This
them.
poor fucker here, man. Wow.
Everyone walking by, no one giving a shit, just hanging there.
Now, you lore experts, I have to ask you,
Uh-huh.
because we know that he was fighting going feral. Can they come back from going feral once they do it?
We don't know.
Okay.
I think he said. Remember that whole thing is new. You
Yeah.
mentioned
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
That whole
Okay.
going feral because you're not taking drugs. That's a new concept.
Okay.
I would say, I would have to think not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like reversing, dying and turning into a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real going back from zombie.
He sure seems like he's fighting it hard. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is still kind of a mystery on how it works. And the other thing is, there's still a theory out there that he might not be 100% ghoul. He might be a super mutant in smaller form, or different variation of it. We don't know. There's still a lot of questions about what this all means.
Yeah.
And of course, the goodest boy grabs the hat and
X404.
he's trying to reach for the drugs on the ground, but the dog picks up the hat and then runs away. And then it was a really cool scene where he leads back down, and then it cuts to him laying on the bed in the hotel. Back to this scene.
Yes.
Where he basically tells her, I'm thinking back to when I proposed, and were you a monster?
Were you a monster
before
then?
that,
Yeah.
or after? And this was the look she gave him.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what the? Fuck?
And it's at this moment that he lets her know, hey, yeah, I know everything that's going on. I've been listening in. He quotes her, and
War
everything.
never changes.
Yeah, war never changes.
Ron
And she's just
Perlman
like,
quote of
Yeah.
the ages. And then we cut to Lucy waking up. She is in the Vault Tech tower, whatever you want to call it. And then she leaves immediately after fighting it over from her dad, and she was about to bash these two over the head as they were walking down the
Legionnaires.
corridor.
Yeah.
Legionnaires, because last time she saw Legionnaires, she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as soon as they looked at her and they started smiling, hey, how you doing? Very nature. That's when you pretty much knew that they were under control, and they just walk away, to go about their day. She then walks around this. I totally didn't pause it here on purpose. This one was confusing for me at first.
You don't like that girl at all, do you?
I originally thought, and we've had this picture before, or at
Yeah.
least the same scene before in the trailers.
Yeah.
I originally thought that this was, because of the way they were acting, I thought this was the sycophants from 31. No, these are all just former wastelanders that have been controlled by the neck device, and they're building more. You see here that they're building more. I made a new one, kind of thing.
Yep.
So there's obviously something operation going on here. And then, of course, she finds the simulation capsule with her dad preparing dinner, I guess. And he tries to, talk about.
Well, he left her a note to say, hey, dial 0 whenever you wake up. He wanted her to call her on the phone so he could come get her, but he was definitely preparing breakfast for the two of them. Yep.
Yep. And she got over that quickly.
Yeah, big time. Yep.
And now he's playing this as if someone who's in total control the entire time.
Yep.
Because he even goes and gets his own set of handcuffs out of a drawer nearby, which I thought was kind of weird.
Because she wants to arrest him and take him back to the vault for judgment. Is what
correct?
What,
Yep.
You've played Fallout. Handcuffs show up everywhere.
Yep.
I'm saying specifically in his drawer.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. But then again, he was probably planning this whole damn thing. He probably knew exactly what
He's
he was
also
gonna
a
do.
fucking freak, so,
That too. Yeah, he was a weirdo.
that could have a lot to do with it.
So he basically handcuffs himself, and she leads him out of the room. And then we cut to this where Thaddeus is getting out of the power armor. He's like, "You sure we can't take it with us?" And Maximus is saying, "Hey, we can. They have a tracker on it, so there's no reason to bring it with."
I'm liking Thaddeus more and more, by the way.
I have a theory about Thaddeus.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
He's not becoming a ghoul.
Okay.
He's becoming a centaur. He got infected with FEV. Because he's insta-healing, he doesn't have to use radiation to heal.
Whoa. Knock.
And he's got that extra mouth on his shoulder, remember?
Wow. Okay. We'll see. You there, Knock?
Yeah,
He's
It's hard to tell.
I can smell the smoke. He's thinking.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. For all I mean, because like I said, I'm not discounting it because I think the ghoul was hit with something different, so to speak, than just
he needed some of that.
But he needed the drugs. Now what I think is that maybe he hasn't reached that point yet. He's very early in his ghoul infancy kind of thing. So.
Why does he still have his nose? Children that are ghouls lose their nose.
That's what I'm saying. He's like super. I mean, yes, but the children were also alive for a couple years. He's only been infected for what, a couple weeks?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm not. Like I said, I'm not completely discounting what you're saying, but I still think he's really early in his ghoulfancy.
If they're really paying attention to the lore of the game, is this something that you're looking for here in the storytelling, John?
Well, the fact that. No, sorry, you said John.
Yeah.
If he's infected with FEV, yeah, because FEV makes 3 types of mutants that I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Makes super mutants. It makes centaurs, which are these. They're almost like they've got like legs and tentacles and.
Think the Scorpion King.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
It's a much smaller form.
Perfect picture. Got it.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Basically, half body of a man, and the other part of like just a bunch of legs.
Right.
And then the Snullygasters from Fallout 76.
Okay.
Is his tongue going to get longer? That's when we'll know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go.
And then, of course, it cuts back to this part where they found some place to hang out for the night, and they're just chatting it up about, they're trying to decide where to take the cold fusion. Max he's basically got Lucy on the brain. And
yeah, he's got Lucy on the brain. The other guy wants to sell it.
Yeah, the other guy wants to sell it. He doesn't.
He's
think
a capitalist.
He's
all about
the
caps.
Good people. He doesn't think there's any good people in the world left. Yep. So he thinks we should just get our money and be done with it.
Capitalist.
A capitalist, yeah.
That's good.
Ha, ha.
Good. Then we come back here. Now, this is what Joe was referring to earlier. This is where we see him really struggling and turning and going more.
He's starting to go feral, and
he's starting to go feral.
He almost reaches the top of this thing and has another feral attack and falls right back down. Yep. But he has a savior.
As soon as I heard those heavy footballs, I knew it was a super mutant. As soon as you hear those footballs, because I didn't think it because if it was the death claws, we probably would have heard some like growling or something like that.
Right. And this guy was. Now this is just somebody that's never played the game. He looked a lot like the Grim Reaper to me. It looked like death was coming to get the ghoul. Is what it looked like.
No, they don't usually wear stuff like this. Not that
okay, I'm just saying that's what it appeared to be to me.
Oh, I mean, it's fair because of where they go, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, he basically breaks the bar and picks them up and drags them back. Now, everyone knew that's a Fallout fan knows what this is.
Please explain that to me because I was wondering what the fuck that was.
There was huge symbolism anywhere that. So, Joe, just imagine anywhere that you go in Fallout universe. If you see these, you know there's going to be super mutants.
Okay.
Meat sacks.
Meat sacks.
This is where they put their food. They hang them up. And you can always go up to them and you can find just random shit in them. Because they're just leftover body parts and things and stuff that they put in them.
Ammo, caps.
Yeah, you can find anything in them. And so when you see these hanging around, they were either nearby
bones.
or they'd been here before or,
So this was definitely geared towards players of the game.
Oh, yeah. So they knew what they were doing with this shot. Yeah. Absolutely. And then, of course, he's taking them to be a church.
That is really cool. I was wondering why there was a green lantern above him, and then, of course, we find out inside. But
I didn't even see that the first time.
I did, and I was like, "What is that? Why is that lighting green and the rest of it yellow?" I was wondering what that was.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then he goes. Then they cut back.
Oh God, yes.
Oh my God, this is so good. Now this is of course, the VIP entrance for the very important verified inbred persons.
This better. All I got to tell you is this better have a good payoff because it's really wasting my time in this story. It really is. Go ahead.
I think it's so good. I can't help it. I can't help it with these two. This is the comic relief of the show. These two are just always after. Now, the main reason I did this is because of the strawberries. They're eating all kinds of things. Now, this particular scene, which we find out in the show, is more of Reg playing in his own head. He's imagining this part.
He's imagining it's better than it is.
And a really cool song during this, and they're all dancing and happy.
Union Fever.
Yeah. So, And yeah, so it's really just happening. But then he comes out of it. It's more just calmer, and then all of a sudden, the guard
Then the
comes out of
goose-stepping
nowhere.
morons show up. Yeah.
Yeah. Betty's come with the police force to shut down the party. There's no more because they're eating everything and they're feeding salty treats to when we don't have water.
Yeah.
And Reg stands up to her.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
does.
You know what? I'm tired of the weasel famine that happened. Excuses, and he's starting to get encouragement. He ends up taking the pop of the jelly and stuffs it in his mouth and
Jello, the Jello top of the cake.
My goodness,
Yep.
it's so good. And he's basically defiance, and it looks like he's probably going to stage a coup. Looks like.
Yep.
Here we get Chet, poor old Chet, who's just been dragged along by Steph through all this,
And he's the one taking care of the baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's Mr. Mom.
Yeah, and we get this with I forget what his name, Davy, and Davy. Two things is revealed in this scene. One, Woody is missing.
Yes.
The one who came across Betty and Steph in the one of the previous episodes, talking about stuff, and
the idiot that outed himself to the bad guy.
And it was so funny because the guy with the broom says, "Oh, you should report that to the overseer." So, good luck with that.
Then you'll disappear.
That's so great. And then Chet finds out that he's getting married.
Yeah.
That was the second
He finds
part.
out because they're already talking about it because there's posters everywhere about it.
Yeah, and that's the next scene. It's the posters. I wanted to take this picture because there's a couple things I wanted to show on here. One, this is one of the sniper perk. This is an actual image from the game. So that's really cool. Pipe Curious down here.
This was the Vault 32 Ninja Club.
Yep. Vault 32 Ninja Club. This is also a perk in the video game. The same picture and everything.
Oh my God.
I like the one copy of Dean's Electronics. That's a magazine in the game that gives you a skill point, a certain skill point for electronics. So that was great to see. Need a compliment? Take one. There you go. Probably little stubs on the bottom there. The Vultures always ask, "What can I do to make build a better America?"
Better America.
Kind of thing. So everything here was just so good. And then of course you got there was a film class here, and then there will be popcorn. And then, of course, in the center, you get Steph and Chet are getting married tomorrow in the atrium at 3 p.m. And this is the first Chet has heard about it.
He has
Everything
not
on
heard
this
about
board
this
was
at all.
So good.
Right.
So good on this board. We cut back to, of course, the ghoul, who's got a big hole in his stomach as he's lifted up onto this contraption. And then you see the super mutant carrying the uranium around him because he says, "Oh, you can get healed by this where humans can't," kind of thing, kind of talking to him.
Yeah.
And then sticks it in the center of his body and he starts healing.
Yep.
That was interesting. And then he's like, "Oh, we're kind of like lost cousins," kind of thing. And but the ghoul says he doesn't want to be a part of all that kind of thing. And then this is where it's the big reveal that it is the Enclave who is the creator of the FEV virus and all that, or that started all this kind of stuff.
So so
this is the
Enclave, I guess, is the biowarfare arm of all this shit. Is that what it is?
No, the Enclave is the shadow government of the United States.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, gotcha.
It's Hydra.
It's the deep state. Yeah. Got it.
Deep state. Yeah.
Basically
got
Hydra. And then we get our first scene, which I didn't know it at the time. Nobody saw this coming. Ron Perlman as the super mutant. Which is
and he tells him, "Well, if you don't want to be a part of it, then we can't have you knowing where we're at, can we?"
Pretty much.
Knocks him straight the fuck out and drops him off in the
wild. This is super cool to get him. I could see why they didn't show the super mutant too much CGI wise, because that would have taken a lot of money and time. So they just did the face here, but I was hoping to see super mutants. We finally got one. Very short lived though. So we have no idea what they're going to
do. Right. And they're just teasing you probably for either the finale, which is in 2 more episodes, or next season.
I mean, we're not taking down the Enclave in 2 episodes. So this is definitely going into next season.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. And then we cut back to, of course, the fight between these two. There's somebody that you don't know kind of thing.
Yeah, this is where we find out she's just as fucking scared as he is, but for different reasons. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he basically leaves in a huff. He's like, "I'm going to fix it."
Yep.
But then we cut back to a little bit further. Now, this scene takes place right after the interviews with all the different departments, doing their little thing. But before the meeting at
Before
the
the
end of
meeting
season
in
1.
Vegas, yeah.
And this is where Henry comes and basically tells her, be careful, kind of thing. And this is where she gets really scared as he's revealing for it. She's about to go, and then basically the next scene is her in the meeting. They don't
saying
go
we need to drop the bombs. Yeah, because he basically tells her this is what you're going to do, or or you're going to disappear. Yeah,
pretty much. So, and then we cut back to Cooper, who finds Hank, and basically just like befriends him, takes him up to the hotel room, knocks him out with a drink, a spiked drink.
Look for my
hasn't
message.
happened yet. I'm sorry. He just sees him, and then it cuts back to this scene.
right.
I'm getting ahead of myself. So
it's okay.
Lucy is trying to guide Hank, the other Hank, out of the office. Everybody's Hank and Henry in this damn show. He's trying to get him out of the Vault Tech tower, and they get into this room with everybody in it. And these two get brought in. Of course, you got a Legionnaire, and you have this guy who's an NCR, one of the two remaining NCRs.
Right.
And of course, you have the snake oil salesman who's trying to figure, hey, what should we do with these? They already got the implants on the back of their neck, apparently.
Now, what's going on here, guys? You don't see it in the picture. Ella Purnell's character, I'm having a brain fart. What's her name?
Lucy.
Lucy is taking her dad to out of there, and they just happen across this room, and these guys haven't been controlled yet. They're pissed off at each other and everything, and they're trying to make a decision what to do with them, and
which is, I believe, is 100% pre-planned by him.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. He's trying to show her what's up.
Control. Yeah, he's still. Yeah. This is one of his manipulative scenes that he set up to get to her, and then they're basically, "What should we do with them?" He's like, "Oh, what do you say, Lucy?" And she's basically like, "Let him go."
Let him go, and the fight is on. They are after each other. Yeah.
So, purposely not paused here for any particular reason.
No particular reason.
Lucy was getting close to getting beat up after trying to stop the Legion from killing the guy with the.
Let me start the ass counter real quick. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, he was punching staples into this guy's head. It's hilarious.
Great.
Yeah,
this is great. So eventually, with Hank's encouragement, there's only one way to do. One thing.
There's only one way to get him calmed down.
Screw it.
Yep.
And then, oh hey, buddy.
They're nice to each other.
Hey,
Can I help you up? Unties
get you some help. It takes him out of there.
Looks like you got hurt.
And of course, Lucy is not happy about having to have made that decision for that. I think that's the last time we see him in this one. But then we get back to Cooper drugging Hank. He's knocked out. He opens up the case and finds it empty besides this little contraption that we haven't seen since season 1 with the Enclave. He doesn't. Of course, Cooper doesn't know what to do with it. He's like, "What is this?" He's trying to shake him, wake him up. Barb comes in, basically doesn't say anything, takes the gun, puts it in his neck, and pulls out.
She knows exactly what to do with it. Yeah,
she knows exactly what to do with it. What happened with it? And there you go. We have the cold fusion.
We got cold fusion right there.
So right now we know that Mr. House didn't get the cold fusion. They obviously got out of New Vegas with it because he never had it. So, and then of course the dog, who I don't know how the hell he found these two, but he did. Because he's a good dog, finds these two in there where they were hanging out, and they bring him to the goal. In this, so they basically all exchange fucks. Daddy says like,
"Fuck." Hey, what's going on?
Well,
Daddy's is all smiles.
They pretty much shot at each other, right? They last time they saw each other was when they were in that hallway, and the ghoul was mentioning how the T armor has
right. It was in the finale of the last episode.
It's got some faults in it, and he just kills like 2 or 3 of them at a time just to knock them out. So that's the last time they saw each other, and Daddy's just happy to be there.
Yep.
And that was pretty much the last scene. Now, I don't normally do the other scenes afterwards, but some of them were just too good.
Okay.
So you're thinking of having your brain removed.
What?
This is the pamphlet right in the cutscenes. Yeah, right in the ending credit scenes. A guide to transcending mortality. Live on, explore, learn. I thought this was a great little picture there. Now, this is Bud Haskins' desk. You had Phase 3. Or quarter 3 binder there, but it had some Grognak with the Grognak figure on here. I thought it was great. Of course, you have Bud Haskins, Senior Junior Vice President, which I thought
Junior Vice President.
I love that. It was so good. And of course, it pans out a little bit more, and you get, of course, the Cooper Howard. You get the thumbs up guy. You get the pony that you see lots of parts in Fallout 4. The little
pony.
You got a little mini
Idiot Buttercup
back here. Buttercup, that's right. So just a lot of different. You got the little robots that you find. A lot of good little Easter eggs at the end of this one. I thought it was pretty cool. And of course, it continues back into the hallway. Vault, toilet, R&D.
Holy
So
shit.
this is clearly when they made the actual like planning of the vaults.
Oh my God.
A couple more. Door engineering, vault tech, agriculture R&D, water trip R&D, and then of course it ends with the HR R&D department. Secure area passes to be worn at all times. Penalties apply.
Damn.
And that was that, and then they cut to just actual credits after that.
Did you watch the previews?
I did. Now, I'm still thinking that there's a second trailer out there because I what I do is I watch the show and then I go to the Heavy Spoilers YouTube channel and watch his Easter egg show. And he watches something different because the one we saw was like 30 seconds long and I watched it, but then he has other scenes in it that I just don't see what he sees.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's getting the different trailers for the next episode from, but they're not what shows up right after the show ends.
Okay.
So that's I don't really understand. And then, I didn't really think about what I saw in the next one. So you might have to remind me of that one.
Well, I mean, I saw, like you said, it was only 30 seconds. You didn't see much. The thing I didn't like about this episode is I didn't find out what happened to Norm. And I don't think he's dead.
Well, that was one of the things in the trailer that they showed. They did show.
I know. They said that kind of sucks. You shouldn't do that. I mean, if he was in limbo last time, why would you give that away in the trailer for the next show?
That's true. But you did have a whole episode before this one without Max in it. So, I mean, they can only do so many stories. And this, I don't know about you guys, but this one felt like, I don't think it was, but it felt like a half-hour show to me.
Yeah, it was very short. There was a lot going on there, man.
It seemed like so much was going on, but then
really
it ended
fast.
like all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked at the clock and couldn't believe it was over with. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This one went fast. It's an hour and 6 minutes, and it wasn't that long. Didn't feel that way. The Ghoul's still my favorite thing. It's really cool to see that his wife is not a total bitch, though. That is pretty cool. I'm glad to see that.
But they still got divorced.
Yeah, of course they did. And dude, once it's broken like that, it's hard to come back from that.
And we still don't know 100% that they're in the tower, the Vault-Tec tower.
Yeah, we don't know for sure if they're there or not. Don't know.
They didn't show their silhouettes.
They didn't show their silhouettes on purpose.
They didn't even show silhouettes because they could.
No, it's just they're frozen out.
It could have been just somebody else. In there. So we don't see nothing. So
I'm really worried that he's gonna. Well, we know what's gonna happen. He's going after him on his own now. Because he doesn't know where she's at. So he's going to go find out where they went, and he's going to track down Hank, whatever the fuck, Lucy's dad, and choke the shit out of him until he tells him what's up. That's what he's going to do. We know the direction the Ghoul's going once he heals up. Doesn't look like he's healed up yet, but he's getting there. And
he just had a giant hole punched through him.
You're right. Right. And that chunk, I've got to think it's going to be like Wolverine's bullet thing. It's going to fucking drop out of him when it's done.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, too.
I'm sitting there going, is he going to be walking around irradiated for the rest of the
time?
Because he's going to be fucking unstoppable now,
Plus, others can't be around him.
Yeah, right? They'll get sick. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm wondering about that. But, yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it, man.
Well, to be fair, only Maximus is going to be in danger.
Yeah.
That will be just fine.
Oh, yeah, Thaddeus would be fine. But Maximus, he's screwed. I'm sure I feel absolutely sure the Brotherhood has put a price on his head already. He can't really stick his head out in public, I don't think. Too
that's why they got
more.
rid of that's why they got rid of the suit. So they couldn't track him.
Right. I'm just saying, they haven't gone to a populated area yet. I got a feeling he's going to get shot at as soon as he ends up in a city. You know what I mean?
Well, okay,
if he's dumb enough to show up there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we also know that they're all in a civil war right now. So they might be a little busy at the moment.
They might be a little busy fighting other armored guys.
If the elder guy that he betrayed survives that civil war, then yes, 100% can have a bounty on him.
Yeah.
He's got to survive that civil war first.
We still don't know where the Commonwealth is.
No, don't know that.
We've
seen this super mutant that helped out Walter Grogan's character, the Ghoul.
Yeah.
He mentions the Enclave, but is he working for the Enclave?
No, he's against it.
They're all
pretty obvious he's against it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he makes it sound like there's an army of them, and there's a war coming. He's going to go to war with these guys, apparently. So, you know.
Yeah, and I was really hoping, at least, obviously in the future it's a little different, but at least in the past, I was really hoping we would get. I still want to know who actually owns Vault-Tec, or is the head chairman, or anything like that. I feel like that's the one thing we haven't really gotten. Is who's actually in charge of it? Even if you just give me the you know, the, what do they call it? The backdrop of judges' chairs hidden in darkness, and all you can see is like their front desk or whatever, and you just see like
you can figure it out, huh, Knock? Yeah.
No, just saying. Like
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with
you.
you.
Give us something. Like right now, there's and I think they cover it.
Vault-Tec's a corporation, right?
We have no idea. Well, we don't.
The
even
stockholders are what freaking owns that. You know, it seems to me they're a commodity on the Nasdaq. You know,
well,
they're a corporation, right?
Give me a bunch of brain people in a machine. Something. I don't know.
Bunch of brain people in a machine. Are we going to see more of these disconnected brains? Is that
there's
what we're
a
going to?
chance, especially if we go to the moon.
Imagine if the Enclave's nothing but fucking brain robots. What the fuck, man?
Well, in the game. Well.
Funny you mention that, right?
Actually, in the future, the AI, it's controlled by an AI.
Yeah, the Enclave.
They have an AI president.
So what you're telling me is they were lying to me when I watched Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. The entity does take over the world.
Yep, pretty much.
Damn it, son.
By the way, since Joe is not a spoil freak, I will say that in Monarch, that they were building vaults in Monarch.
Really?
And they have a commercial for a vault.
You know,
and I was like, Fallout. And I
guarantee you, whoever wrote Fallout was a child that came up in the 60s when there was a nuclear scare and that people were building bomb shelters. They were building mini vaults in their backyards.
Yeah.
So
I just thought that was kind of cool. Dealing with all this Fallout and then seeing that in Monarch. I mean, it's obvious, right? They already had shelters in place in that TV show. You see that in the first episode, that they have actual like evacuation plans.
Yep.
And it was just funny to see a commercial of them saying you can have your own kind of thing. It just cracked me up a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
well, okay, go ahead.
The war never changes. The line actually shows up in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Really?
Oh yeah,
There's a moment where somebody goes, war never changes. And I'm like, got a Fallout fan over there.
Yeah, right? War never changes. All right, so thoughts on this? Did you enjoy this episode? You obviously did, Knock. You said it flew by like it wasn't even on.
Oh
right?
yeah, I was definitely engrossed in it. There were a lot of people. I saw a lot of backlash online about it being a filler episode, but I was like, dude, they didn't progress anything major. It was like, you don't have to do that every freaking episode.
You found out a lot about the wife in this one.
Yeah, you find out more about the wife.
A lot about her motivations. So yeah, I like that.
We actually, because this was what. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time we've actually heard the name Enclave in the TV show?
Yes, because you guys have been speculating.
No.
Henry says it, the scientist.
The scientist,
and then the
guy who's they were carting his head around.
And
the whole
then
first
the
season.
store owner when she's talking to Norm, that Enclave scientist or whatever she was referring to at the battle in Philly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm enjoying it, man. I can't wait to see what happens next, man. Especially, I'm enjoying the stuff current day, not as much as the flashback stuff, man. It's almost like a spy movie to me, man. I want to find out who the big bad is. And it's kind of like you do, Knock. You want to know who's pulling the strings back there, right?
Mr. House wants to know who's pulling the strings.
Mr. House. See, I thought it was him, and apparently not. He's a fucking lunatic, like the guy he's modeled after, right? Yeah.
I'm still going with Chinese Spy.
Yeah.
I missed it. I completely missed it, and I can't believe I did, but somebody pointed it out to me. The hat he puts on at the end of that scene is what he wears when he's in the his stasis chamber.
Okay. You talking about the
the
Howard
shirt.
Hughes character, House?
Yeah,
Okay.
that metal helmet,
The Brainiac looking helmet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, That's actually what when you see him the first time, he's actually got that on his head in the game
Wow. Okay.
when he's in the
yeah.
tube and he's the desiccated body.
Okay.
No, I get what you're saying there. There was also Cooper. Howard Cooper's actually wearing his blue shirt from the commercials. His cowboy shirt.
Yeah.
He's actually wearing that under his duster.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole
You can see-
time?
you can see it when he's hanging on the pole. You can see
Wow.
the collar.
Okay.
You can see the collar
Yeah.
it has the gold leaves or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
I saw that in the heavy spoiler one.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes. We only got 2 left, guys. And it'll be over for the
2
season.
left.
Yep. Just 2 left.
You got to wait till next year. They finished 3 and 4 starts May, I think.
Start
What
shooting season 4 in May. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What they need to do is splinter them off so that they can stagger them. So we have a lot of different diverging characters going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for the show they're all going to come back together, but potentially, just like with The Walking Dead, there's other places.
They're going to do spin-offs. Well, they're going to do spin-offs. They've already said they're doing spin-offs.
I wonder how the show's doing popularity-wise. I see it in their top 10 a lot, so it seems to be doing well. I don't know. I guess we'll have to check some of the streaming numbers once it's done and see what's up with it. But I'm enjoying it, man. It's a good show.
I'll never understand how they calculate that in stream. Like how
they've
how
got
that-
a way to do it. They have to. They've got to have some kind of metrics to warrant whether they keep something, whether they don't. I do know that there's a couple. The Nielsen's do track some of it, but it's not a good source. Sombra, I think, isn't that the main source for streaming numbers now? Isn't that the name of it, John? Sombra?
Sombra.
Yeah. But that's not 100% accurate. So, but anyway, okay, I'm going to turn off the spoiler thing, and we will go ahead and start getting out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I am enjoying Fallout. It's a lot of fun, and I'm a normie. When it comes to Fallout, I'm a normie. The only thing I know about Fallout is the little bit I've watched my stepson play it and John play it on his gaming night show. So that's the most I know about it, but I'm enjoying it.
The only lore I could talk more than Fallout is Star Wars. Those two are my lore frenzies.
Yeah, I hear it. Well, we can tell when you talk about it. You really enjoy it, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we want. We want the passion, man. Enjoy it. Look, when we do a James Bond show, which we will do on this show, especially if once Amazon starts producing stuff, I'm definitely going to highlight James Bond. Don't you worry about that none. But anyway, boys and girls, thanks for being here. John, you want to push anything besides what you know I'm going to push anyway?
No, I don't know when I'm going to do my next dispatch stream, but it'll be one of these Tuesdays.
Yeah, you're going to be doing those on Tuesday. So look, go follow Das Wolfen's channel and make sure you put on the notification bell. You want to put on the notification bell for mine because I'm doing my living room late night shows where I just play my PS5 out there in the living room, and it's just me playing a game, talking to the chat. So you guys definitely go hit the notification bell on my channel so you can see when I go live with that. I'll probably do it later on this evening, as a matter of fact. Next up, we will not have a Sketching the Privateer show this Friday. Are you already feeling the effects of the freeze yet up there, John? Are you getting the ice yet?
No, we'll get that Friday.
Yeah, we're supposed to get it Friday too. That's why I'm not doing it, guys, because my employer wants me at work very early that day so that most of the counselors that work where I work live out of town. It's going to take them a few minutes to get home, and John and I are facing a pretty big time freeze. It's most of Arkansas, southern Missouri. We're getting ice and snow, I think, on Friday as well. I think it's going to be later on Friday, though. I think it's going to be after.
We're getting 5 to 8 over the weekend.
Inches?
Friday night, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Down here, if we get anything, it ruins everything because we're not prepared for it at all. All they have to ice bridges and stuff is that's about all they have is trucks to ice bridges. They don't ice road. They don't salt roads here. Nothing like that. I mean, we just don't need it here very often. So. So that's why I'm not doing my show Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, but it will be back next Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Of course, we want you to go over to Pop Culture Minefield's channel for the next episode of Baldur's Gate Gaming Night with John.
An hour later.
What's that?
It's going to be an hour later.
It's going to be an hour later this week at 9 p.m. Central Time.
Yep.
John, what do you got going on?
It's my grandson's birthday.
Very cool. Love it.
He's 2.
Happy birthday to the grandson. And we will check you out as you and Martin and Knock screw up Baldur's Gate. Sounds freaking awesome.
First one was Martin this time, and then I murdered pretty much the whole party.
Okay.
It's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. I just don't want you... This is the thing. I just don't want you to go out of the way to get people killed. If you do it accidentally, Knock, that's funny. You do it on purpose.
No, that's
one
another
was
pure.
thing.
No, that was pure. You can watch the replay. I didn't even know there was a red barrel there.
Okay.
And I used an explosive barrel.
Oops! Kablam!
I promise you, it wasn't until I went back and watched it that I saw where the red barrel was. Did not see it. It just happened to explode near it, and it blew up. But Martin took the cake on that one. He got the whole goblins to turn on us.
Oh, good God. Wait, the guys that were helping you turned on you?
Yeah, Martin misclicked. You'll see. You can watch it in the replay.
I'll watch it. Yeah, anyway, guys, if you want to watch it live because it's funny as hell, show up 9 p.m. Central Time this Friday on Pop Culture Minefield's channel. And then, of course, Saturday night, we're going to have our first watch party. Knock's been looking forward to this. And I really
2 years in the making.
I'm looking, years in the making, no doubt. About 2 years. Anyway, we're going to start doing a watch party every other Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And this Saturday at 7 p.m., I want you to come by and watch Shawshank Redemption with us. I'll have a link to a Cosme room for you guys to go watch the movie, and we'll comment here on YouTube during the flick. So you guys go ahead and come by and check it out as we watch Shawshank Redemption this Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Then it's time Sunday morning for Championship Tailgate, boys and girls, on NFL Pregame Party. That's right. We're down to 4. We got the Los Angeles Rams coming to see me, and we got the New England Patriots going to see Knock. So you guys come check it out. Also, we'll talk all about the national championship, which was a closer contest than people thought it would be. Glad to see that. Glad to see Miami represented, but the Heisman Trophy winner showed his colors, and wow, what an amazing play to score that last touchdown they scored in that game. It was pretty damn awesome.
He put on his cape.
Yes, he did. The definition of putting on the cake. Yeah, absolutely. What a great fucking... Yeah, he flew. Yes, he did. It was pretty damn awesome. I loved it. Anyway, we'll talk all about that this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time on my channel. And then Sunday night after the championship games. Now, this will be after the... I think you guys are second, right?
No, we're first.
Oh, you're first. So after the Seahawks-Rams game, it'll be time for chilling at the club. So you guys, around 9:30. Around 9:30 p.m. Central Time. Come check it out as I get with you, have a drink, and talk about what happened this weekend in the championship games and whatever else you guys want to talk about. It's chat-driven live stream. You guys let me know what you want to talk about. And then, of course, on Monday morning, it's time for Military Monday, where we talk about military movies with Gary, Anima, and Martin. And that's on Pop Culture Minefield at 10 a.m. Central Time. If you missed the Great Santini, it was a great show we did on that one. It's a great movie. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's fantastic. It's not one of those ones you watch every day because it's a tough movie to watch, man. But it's good. The Great Santini is what we did last week, and we'll have another great military movie this Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then, of course, it's over to It's Only Talk and Roll. On That 70s Rock Fans channel. And this week we're going to do a it was my idea. I was just talking to him. I said, you should do a show about this. And what we're going to do is the fourth album, the great fourth albums, the greatest fourth albums ever done by bands. Led Zeppelin 4 is considered to be their best album ever. Foreigner 4 is highly considered to be their best album ever. It was the most commercial album they ever had. Sold more than any other one. Toto 4 is another one that's really huge. So we're going to talk about... What's that, sir?
Metallica and Justice for All.
There you go. Was that their fourth album?
Yep.
Well, there you go. See, we got to talking about it. He said, we need to do a show about that. And so that's what we're going to do this week at 4 p.m. Central Time over on It's Only Talk and Roll on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, it's time to come on over to my channel for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And it's going to be that time of the month. It's the last week of the month, and we'll be playing DC Universe Online with Lunatic and Knock if he decides to show up. Hopefully he'll be busy. Hopefully. But hey, if he's not, he'll come join us. My favorite video game of all time, DC Universe Online, we're going to play at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Monday. And then Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefields channel for Wednesday afternoon matinee. And if you missed our show on True Grit, the classic with John Wayne today, go check out that replay. We had a good one, man. It was good show we did with Gary, Anima, and Martin today at 3 p.m. Central Time. We'll have another great one next week on Wednesday. And then, of course, that brings us right back around to State of the Atmosphere. Next week, for sure, we'll be talking about all the movies coming out in February. So, for myself, the Knockster, and Das Wolfen, I want to thank you guys for being here. And all you guys in the chat, we wouldn't be anything without you. You guys keep coming, and thank you very much for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. And don't forget, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday continues into Wednesday every week on Joe's Atmosfere's channel. We will see you next time. Peace.